Welcome to Trails Go Still 4, Part 22.
Okay.
Last time we dealt with a gigantic airship that was stopping us from being able to get into the Draco Sanctuary, and then we did the Draco Sanctuary. Lovely stuff. This time, well, the main objective is to head to another sanctuary, this time the stellar one, in Crossbell. However, of course, as per usual, we have a whole bunch of side activities. Ignore the pie, I don't know if that's what I want to take with me, because we have got some quests. Namely, need to deal with a monster. But, regardless, not only that, but we do need to just check to see if how much money we've actually got to spend on weaponry and armour, because that is something that we seem to be having an issue with. I have to say, our first time playthrough of 4 and 2 just end up being like this. 3 and 1, it's actually not too bad, because with Codstar 1, the party members that you don't have for a bit will end up getting better weapons, so it's like you can use them in the schoolhouse in the next chapter, like immediately, basically. At Codstar 3, you're spending a good chunk of the game only having Reno, Tina, Una, and Kurt. Which means you're actually able to afford things a lot more easier. And yeah, of course, Mizzy and Ash join and suddenly you're spending a lot more money, but nah, well. Age of the Valiant, listen up, Cerberus, this is going to be the ultimate test of your skills. Off, woof, woof. Yeah, that's the spirit I'm looking for. Now strap on your parachute and let's get this thing done. But this one should be, where to this time? I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm afraid to ask why you've strapped the parachute to a dog. Huh? Why? I can't just throw him out of the airship without one? Well, as long as he's happy, I suppose I won't stop here. I do not recommend the idea of throwing dogs out a window, Jinko. But seriously, we do not have much in terms of money, but how much we get out of this? A little bit. Even the people that we have been using, these general things are starting to be outclassed. Unfortunately for me, I also like having more strength on wing. Anyways. We'll buy a couple of advanced jackets. We'll put one on Ash. And we'll grab a couple of advanced gears and again we'll put one on Ash. And then... oh, let's face it, we're just going to equip Ash. And while we're at it... also Luminescent Blade. Because I get the feeling we're going to be using Laura a bunch now.
Come on, buy some more.
So the Aurora Garment and Sea Stragers seem to be... I don't know, okay, yeah, the Aurora Garment's not as good as the Avalon Guave that we have. Huh. Oh, do that then. Then we've equipped Crow, just a little bit more defensive. We can up the defenses of Duvalie in the process as well, and same with Aurora. Other than that, I'm not really going to be doing too much. Do we have something that's better than the Force Symbol? Yes, we do. Force Symbol. Cool Charm is better. It's weird. I didn't put teal in my party for once. But regardless, while we're here, I might as well just check to see if we've not got any green marks anywhere on any of the floors, because that therefore would be a hidden side quest. Alternatively, I could always look up a guide, but that would be less fun on principle of I shouldn't be needing one in this day and age. I say as I'm considering it. No, wait, no, I'm not considering it. Altina's up on here. Anyone else on the deck at all? Yep, another bonding event. So 2 bonding events. One on the front, one on the rear. Thank you, Ash, for being in the rear. Anywho's, right, we've been to this floor, we've been to that floor. Let's go to the conference floor just to check if there is anything. Because bond defense we can do at any time. We can do that at any time before we head to the main objective, so it's not a complete and utter must do now. Aha! There's a green exclamation mark. Who's trying to hide their quests from me? Stark! Guy. It's not looking easy for both of them. I just hope they can work well together. Something bothering you, Stark? Oh, greetings, Instructor Wind. Well, Sydney and Kyrie are currently on the service to help the main campus. I'm not sure I follow. What kind of help are you talking about here? The issue is that the Death Ranger's medical stock has been depleted to the point where it's no longer enough. Oh, that is bad. We were asked if we could lend any of ours, but we don't have that flexibility, you see. But Carrie said that he can produce some for us as long as we can find the necessary ingredients. Ah, I see. He's amazing with that kind of stuff. Yeah, he really is. So it looks like he needs 2 different ingredients to do it. We have the Death Ranger hiding out by what's left of the Sutherland field exercise camp. Going to carry your head over to the main road on the camp outskirts. We should be able to acquire both. Sydney happened to be around, so he got dragged along. They've gone down together to each look for an ingredient. When the main camp has heard about the situation, Fritz and Ada both offered to pitch in. Oh, those 2 are always good to help to have. Definitely, but the search doesn't seem to be going well. It might not be appropriate for me to say, but I'm mostly concerned about the pairs. Kyrie and Fritz are working together, and Sydney and Ada make up the other team, but... I see. They've definitely never seen experience in the field with their current partner. Right, so I guess what we can do is wait for the good news, right? I suppose they'll contact us if they need any kind of backup or assistance. True. Actually, no, never mind. I'm not so sure about that, Stark. Something feels a little off to me, so I think I'll lend them a hand. Oh, would you? That would certainly be a huge help. Definitely. Don't mind at all. I'm free right now anyway. Where are they searching right now? Kyra's on Hamel Road, and Sydney's on Palm Bay Road. Thanks again, Instructor. I'll get in touch with them both teams as a precaution. And herbal supplements, therefore, has now begun. And we have to go down to the factory / hold place because just in case they're doing the whole good old 2-for-1 like they did last time. Nope, just a 1-for-1 today. Right, with that, let's go do it then. So, Palm Bay Road and Hamel Road, all in similar places. There's also a new thing in the Hamel Village ruins. Might as well go and check to see what that is since we're going to be in the location anyway. Other than the Primal Glass and now the Draco Sanctuary beam no longer being here, who's here but Beryl? It seems that great light has dissipated, and with that the channel to the spirit realm has closed. Yet the slumbering presence I sensed here still feels as if it could... Oh, never mind me. Seriously? You're just going to leave us hanging after saying something like that? I'm with Ash on that one. The fuck, Beryl. Well, since we're in the area, might as well head this way first then to do the side quest we just grabbed. It's might be on Hamel Road 2, and quite close to where we are. We can check. Nope, it's Hamel Road 1 then. Okay, right. Just gonna entrance it then. And it would have been better off just walking through. Boo! And the enemies aren't going to be a concern to us anyway, just because we have... At this point, we're just really overloaded for this area. Outside of insert a boss. An enemy gets tagged as very strong, even if it's 20 levels lower. So over here, we find Kyrie and Fritz. Hey, isn't that Kyrie from the branch campus and Fritz from the main campus, if I'm not mistaken? Looks that way. Oh, there it is! This has got to be the Samoya moss, the same kind the church uses in its special medicines. So this is what we've been looking for. I've never picked it out as anything special by myself. Sure, it's good to have an expert on the team. This all took longer than I expected, but at least we're done. They do a good job, and Paloma Glass, because of course can't have anything go well these days. Magic die. Gah, this doesn't look good. We have to do something. Stay back, Kyrie. You want to get in the way. Find someplace safe to hide. I'll take care of this. But not so fast. I'll take you on. Wait, I can help. Fritz, be careful. I really messed up this time. Fritz, Kyrie, you take on that monster. We'll handle this one. Oh yeah, proportional level difficulty. Behind I wish I took here with me. Yes, Instructor. Why do we need to fight Magic Knights now?
This one's strong. Be careful.
Welcome to Imaginite Sickheim. Also, why is this the way around for the things? Where's the thing now? Actually, no, I'd want that actually because Ash gives art support. comparatively to anyone else there. Okay, time to murder.
An opening.
I forgot to go and like use the baths. Anyway.
Yeah!
Well, at least for Cross, because Crow's not going to not really be on this match, but
Helix, it's down.
after one I chose Destiny,
Sure.
but hey, you know, that's what happens.
Now, here's the
Pardon me.
What you get for being careless.
Okay, we're slowly murdering it, but it is a Magic Knight, so chances are it has its self-healing skill. But in terms of health, it's actually a little bit lower than I would have thought, with 155,280. This is on normal difficulty, obviously. We do not talk about Nightmare here.
time to kick things up right. Resonate.
Divine Song Formation. What is it weak to? It is weak to fire and mirage, and resistant to earth and space. Well, Galleon Fort time.
Sure.
Another part, another time we're using Galleon Fort.
Here I go.
Well, and there's its enhanced state. We do not have. Wow. We'll just Chrono Burst.
My duty calls. Very well. Now.
An opening. My turn.
Oh,
Ka. I'm up.
ooh, we'll definitely be murdering it. Ooh, I should have made. Actually, yeah, let's go into our orders. I should actually talk about Elise's and Alfin's orders while we're here. Dancing Petals for 2 BP gives us 20% evasion. That's not so bad for 12 tons. It also restores 20% of our health and plus 20 to our CP. Okay, so yeah, it's a decent order. You may have. You may choose to use other party members that give you things like Insight, which is just a 50% buff instead, but regardless. Meanwhile, Alphin, Sacred Shell for 5 BP, gives us a magic attack absorption for 4 tons. Again, that is something that we can get from other people for maybe a little bit less, I forget entirely on the values. But 8 ECP in the process, not so bad to be honest. Especially if you're using very high CP users like Reno or Duverly. Yeah. Like what I'm doing right now.
Helix strike.
Moving out.
We broke it! Yay! I probably need to save him. There we go. Actually, I could have used the getting some of the BP back.
You messed with the wrong guy.
Oh, we got some Master Quarters up to level 9! First things first is Scorpio, which now has a damage increase by 55% on a increases damage to enemies in break state. Break damage up as HP drops is now increased by up to 140% instead of 130%. And attacks and crafts inflicting nightmare is an 18% chance over the 16% chance it just had previously. Gold is also level 9, which means the high HP increasing break damage increases by up to 70%. Also, 4 tons of 10% HP recovery is now a thing, and that's kind of cool. And 3% max HP per ton is auto regen. Yay! And Pandora reaches level 9, meaning that now Crow will be dealing increased damage by 95% and the consumed DP remains the same. Also, offensive arts have a 55% chance of dealing critical damage, which means now we have more than a coin flip chance. Still not high enough where it would be constant just quit, but the chances are there. Also, arts affect a wide area, meaning we'll be able to hit more. Area plus 4 now. Demanus, also reaching level 9, it gives us 11% of damage as HP back on attacks and crafts, as well as a strengthened arts attack buff of a large amount for 4 tons when battle begins, / health is low. And crit rate is up to 5%. Up 5% overwards. And Diva reaching level 9 as well gives us 20% chance of the evading magic attacks, 55% chance of the offensive arts doing critical damage, and the delay for time arts is now reduced to half instead of 2/3. So overall, a nice thing to
how
get.
it's done.
Also some
I must
level ups,
continue to
Crow,
train.
law up since, and yeah, we haven't used law in a while, so tree radiant wings is nothing. Anyway. So, that was quite a few things there after the battle. Are you two alright? Yes, I think so. No broken bones here. Phew, that's a relief. So, were you able to get what you needed? Yeah, we were, yes. Thanks to you all. Fritz, you okay? I'm fine. It's just, it was pretty damn useless back there. I showed no respect for your abilities, failed to properly assess the situation, and charged in like an idiot. Carrie, I'm really sorry for what I said. If anyone was in the way, it was me. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Fritz. We couldn't have defeated that monster without you. Besides, I'm used to I'm used to people making snap judgments because of the way I look. So don't sweat it. We're good. Kyrie, you might be just one of the strongest people I've ever met. I'll be counting on you to keep me out of trouble. It will be my pleasure. A little bump on the road, but it looks like the bond is stronger than ever now. I'm happy for them. Kyrie's grown so much that it's almost like he's a different person. Instructor, I haven't had the chance to properly thank you yet. I can't imagine what might have happened if you hadn't shown up. Well, head back to the Deathland Joe and get ready to mix up some new medicine. If you could help out Sydney and Ada, that would be great. No, you bet. Leave it to me. Whose idea was it for that to be the way around?
It's up.
Right. Okay, to the master baths. Oh yeah, the full thing. To the baths. Let's just heal ourselves. Random Oliver attack. Haha! It is I! In my underwear. No! Oliver, put your clothes back on.
Whew, felt pretty good.
And you get some rain clothes of some people that we didn't use previously for set baths. I guess those of you are interested in seeing at least an outfit in towels, then that's that, and I am getting away from all the fan service now. Ooh, I should probably have to check. Does the Fairy Spring have anything specific? Because then we'll use that location at a later point. Oh, wait, we're at this part! No, never mind. I may have accidentally triggered a hidden side quest. Oops. Whoa, how about that fog? I do remember there being a barrier around Darren Village, but I thought the Courageous 2's already gotten the green light to enter. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Should we call Emma and the others over? In an attempt to go to Erin Village. Looks like the barrier is remaining active. Right, should disable properly for the Courageous 2 when it approaches, but they're currently being blocked by it, just like any other Imperial ship. Did something happen? I wonder. I should probably use telepathic communication to check in on this. Whoa, what the hell? Some sort of magic signal, perhaps. Looks like somebody beat us to the punch. There's a telepathic message from the village coming through. Just a second, I'll open a window for us. Oh, good, I got through. I'm so sorry, Emma. I really should have gotten in touch sooner. Oh, don't worry about it, Nina. So what in the world happened? The spirit things are abnormally active, making it possible for us to control the barrier. With Rose being away, Dahlia and Ula are looking into it for us. I see. Are you still able to get in and out of the village? Teleportation stones are working fine, so if you try coming in from there, you shouldn't have any issues. I'm really sorry, Emma. I'll get in touch again once things are better. Sounds good, Nina. Just concentrate on pulling through, okay? Those abnormalities with the spirit things really bother me, but I'm just glad that nothing bad happened. If we have the leeway to do so, then we may as well go investigate. We should be able to get in using one of these teleportation stones, right? Yeah, there's one deep in the woods near St. Ark and another in the middle of the Avon Hills. And we know exactly where to go. I'm sorry to waste your time with all this. I know we have other things to do. Well, it's not life-threatening in any case, just keep it in mind for me, okay? You can now no longer fly to Erin Village, the Eerie Woods, or other certain locations via the quick travel menu. Darn. Well, that means if we want to go in there, we're going to have to go through one of the teleportation stones, which would be Ifmir, but we can't go in. Actually, no, we can go into Ifmir, because it's the West Highway. If I go to the depth side, we can go to the entrance though, so we'll take a look at that in a second. I was wanting to just do a thing, but regardless. Anyway, to the Vampire Road, we'll deal with the side quest that we were actively doing first. What did I do to that model? I think it's got indented or something. Weird. Anyways, is this the bit? Nope, that means it's Byway 2. But what am I doing running on my feet? We have access to bikes and horses.
Let's get going.
Oh, what fun!
Oh, really? Is the bike? I forgot that the bike is free to accelerate. Oh god, that is dread. Oh, it's dreadful for this. Right, okay, I'm gonna have to do it like this. Also, it's nice seeing Alpha being able to be on the back. Anyway, one more straight. We can do this. Is more controllable with a controller. I'm going to put that out there. Oh. Right, where are they? Aha! There they are, surrounded by enemies. Sydney. I knew this would occur. Look at that herd of monsters. Looks like they've got someone surrounded. Come on, we gotta help them. Ada, I'll try and draw the big one's attention. Use that chance to escape. Oh, don't be ridiculous. You won't stand a chance against that thing. If one of us needs to escape, it's you. Oh, come on, I've always wanted to play the Knight in Shining Armor. I just didn't know it would hurt this much. Anyway, I'll do my best to create an opening, you just get ready to run.
Second form, Gale!
And it's nice that they actually give Ween a voice line for once in a side quest. Shut the Ween! I don't believe it! Sydney, you think you can cover us? Sure, these monsters are nothing compared to that brute. Can I count on your backup, Ada? Do you really have to ask? Well, time for us to fight a big bug.
Be on your guard.
And by that, I mean he's spatial blind.
It's my turn!
This is a King Commander. I think we may or may not have fought one before. Don't remember. But these are what it looks like stat-wise. It's actually a lot easier than Magic Knight, all things considered.
Yeah! It's my turn! Infernal
Pardon me.
It's down!
Anyways.
Too slow.
Moving out.
Was it with him too? Space and a few other things. Well,
Arcus,
Here
activate.
I go. Strike.
An opening!
Do it. Ha. You messed with the wrong guy.
Tempest has reached level 9, meaning crit rate will increase to a maximum of 28% as health drops. And Insight will be lasting for 4 turns now instead of 3. Also, Invasion of plus 7% increase just straight up. Also, Sephiroth to level 9, 90% chance of wild abnormalities upon attacks and crafts, causing a stat down. 4 times of speed up of a large amount now, and a delay of plus 3 when attacking / using crafts will cause to the enemy.
Alright!
Also a level up for Ween, where Arcane Gale is now used. That's why it's the exact same type of attacks as before with Gale, except it now hits twice, just by default. So we don't need to go into demon form to be able to hit twice with Gale anymore. Okay, looks like we're safe. Phew, seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. No problem. How's the hunt for materials going? We just found what we were looking for when we got attacked. We were looking for bear claw, a medicinal herb native to the belt that grows in damp environments. The conditions and plant life around here are similar to the belt, so it seemed like a good place to look. It's close to the river, so there's plenty of moisture in the soil. Bear claw, huh? I remember hearing about that in Celtic back when I was a student. For me, it all came rushing back when Kyrie said he needed a spiky herb that looked like an animal claw. I remember Freddy found some when we had our field exercises in Sutherland. Oh, haha! How about that? You good, Ada? I was just thinking that I may have just misjudged you a little. But however noble your intentions may have been, I don't think much of your knight in shining armor act. Do you think I can't handle myself just because I'm a woman? Oh, come on, you know I didn't mean it like that. If anything, I say most of the girls I know are better at fighting monsters than I am. How very enlightened of you, Sydney. No, really, truly, yours is a mind free from prejudice. I'm baffled as to how you can still be single. Well, that's Sydney for you, but anyway. Ow, why do you have to go there? For what it's worth, I am grateful. Huh? Did you just say something actually nice to me? It must have been your imagination. Haha, this is fun to watch. Yes, they're quite in sync, aren't they? That's a good way of putting it. Dude, just enjoy the show. Thank you again for asking us, Instructor Shorter. Oh hey, have Gary and the others finished collecting their share? In that case, we just go head back to the Defender so we synth up some materials. We'll go with you. Yay, fast travelling to a different location. Woo, yeah, it saves me time, I guess, even though I need to go elsewhere completely. Next. They returned to the Devlinger. Thanks to Kyrie and the main campus students, they were able to quickly gather the necessary materials. Yay! You're the reason that we'll be able to fully maintain our medicine supply. I really can't thank you enough. It's true, we could have never done it without you, Kyrie. Don't mention it. We help each other out in times of needs. Oh, come on, man. I told you not to be so formal all the time. Well, I take my hat off to you, Kyrie. And to you as well, Instructor Sorter. You truly saved us out there. It was all you, honestly. You guys really gave it your all. By the way, there's something that's been on my mind for a while now. Hey, Fritz, are you and Ada, you know... Huh? What about me and Ada? Goodness, Sydney, is that what you occupy your time with? There's nothing going on between us. Why don't we drop this topic of discussion and focus on a little more on the task at hand? Oh, that's what you meant. Haha! Well, it was a very Sydney type of question, wasn't it? You can consider that one of my unique qualities. That you like to ship people? That's not a good quality, to be honest. Hold on just for a second. Haha! That was a little unexpected. But all in all, everyone seems to have grown closer. After that, Kyrie and Sydney go back to the Courageous, with Reen to report back to Stark. and the quest is done, and we get a serum powder, a brave seed, and a spirit incense. They'll just keep them coming, Falcon. I love all these items. And we get money, and the unity rating increases. Right, now that thing dealt with, over to the West Southern Highway. We want to go to the stone in Ifmir. Shame we've got to make the long way round, and we can't use a bike in this bit, so we're running through the forest, draping through the flowers. What the fuck am I singing today? There's a green exclamation mark near the Auburn charging station, and I realise I haven't dealt with getting these back up to full, but whatever. Something's odd. So in the Marrowing, wasn't there a teleportation stone ahead that's linked with Aaron? Yes, that's right. Without a doubt, something unusual is going on. I sense an unsettling presence. We should prepare ourselves before continuing. Proceeding further will trigger a quest. Once started, you won't be able to leave the area for a while. Well, let's go investigate then. Alfred and Elise, please be careful ahead. I'll go first. Be ready to step in and support me if needed. Understood. My word. Your Highness, please be careful. Why? Enhanced Jaegers! Oh no! That's an Ouroboros ship, just like the one we saw in the Pentacle. Oh, this is real bad. What are they doing with the teleportation stone? I doubt that this unit is by itself. There may be others in the area. It might be the same case with the other stone. If there's an issue with the barrier, that can only mean that something is wrong in Erin. It'd be wise to return to the Courageous 2 for now and gather intel. Okay. There's a drawback to safety for now. I'll make sure to summon our ship in stealth mode. One trip back to the ship later. Wynn and the others return to the ship and gather some information. As a result, they determined that the other teleportation stone was also under the control of the enhanced Jaegers. And so it's presumed that those in the Erin village were being suppressed somehow. What the hell is going on? The Society shouldn't have the time to pull a stunt like this. What are they thinking? You're right, Ouroboros is sure to prioritize carrying out its ultimate plan. As such, you think they would be focusing on crossbell since the Steel Maiden is there. But I'm very certain that this is do or die for Ouroboros as well. Especially since it seems they're fighting against the Church and other groups all over the continent at the moment. That's why they're not all in Erevodia. So we should count our fucking blessings. Then again, even though Ouroboros look logical, some of their guys fool around way too much. Sharon and Duvalie probably know all about that. If you can't say my name right, then just don't say, oh, he said it differently. Ah, damn it. Like, Ouroboros is unique in that a chain of command, such as one you might see in a state-run organisation, does not exist. All plans are ultimately under the discretion of the Angus. It is by their request that enforcers and the units under them operate. So, as a good way to explain this, I don't know if I forget if Sharon brings this up. Something like during the offence of Ashur, where both Erin Road and Northartis was there. We don't really see much in terms of enforcers outside of Campanella as well in Ashur. But since Erin Road's there, the Stalwart are. So, you know. But the enforcers are free to decide that they will operate in response to said requests. Meaning that the enforcers can just turn around and go, you know what? I don't feel like doing this. I'm going to go and take a nap over there. And that's all they need. And then, which kind of just makes it makes me think a little bit of, okay, that's not their job though. If their job is to listen to what the Anchors is saying, or to the Grandmaster, then they should listen. Obviously. There are probably a lot of cases of illogical amusement like these that work their way in, hence why we end up fighting them so often. It's still a mystery how the Society has managed to last so long. Magic. You know, Artslegers aren't the same as the normal sort, are they? Right, there are some that use their talents to work their way into the Jaeger Corps, but they're different. They usually form as soldiers and mercenaries, taken in under contract and used as disposable pawns. There's even a mechanism that can strengthen the body and reset the memory within the contracted period. What? Well, they did seem a bit strange now you mention it. Reminds me of the members of Jester. They were the ones who carried out the raid on the Yerbonia guild branches 4 years ago. They were suppressed and captured, but none of them remembered who'd hired them or gave them orders when they were questioned. Yeah, very disturbing if you ask me. Also lines up with the rumours regarding the Faceless and his ability to manipulate memory. Oh, thank goodness he's dead. Probably a lot of shaded stuff going on behind the scenes. In any case, they seem to lack the basic decencies and honour of true warriors. Yeah, I don't want them lumped in with real Jaegers, but Gilbert seems a bit different, doesn't he? Well, he did help out once in Phantasma, see Sky the Third. So the ex-secretary of one pledged himself to Horus as the regimental commander of the Enhanced Jaeger Corps. It's just something I heard from Estelle, but you know him too, right? Oh, back when unusual events began occurring in Labelle, he caused his fair share of trouble. See the Sky Trilogy. He occupied the Royal Academy during the chaos of the Orbital Shutdown too. Can't exactly put my finger on it, but there's something here that feels familiar. It is highly possible, isn't it? Aside from the Sanguine Ogre, it seems the Anguis and Enforcers are headed for Crossbell. Oh, no more debating, let's start dishing out punishment. It's for everyone in Aaron Village and the others too. We've got favours to repay. Let's rough them up. That'll get the message across that we never want to see this shit again. Let's take care of this ahead of time, then before heading to Crossbell. Oh, pardon me. With the personnel we have here, I think that we'll be able to take care of it in short order. You guys, thank you. Everyone's help would be greatly appreciated, truly. Telepathic communication with the village is not working at the moment. Someone is interfering with it somehow. Looks like we need a detailed plan. Quickly, Elise, your highness, we need your help too. Of course. Alright everyone, let's begin devising our plan of action. Yeah. And so, Operation Free Aaron was thoroughly outlined, designed to fully utilise the Courageous 2. Fee, Sarah, Sharon and Altina would investigate the combat abilities of the enhanced Jaegers beforehand. Meanwhile, Emersley, Muse and Gaius would work their magic to peer into the barrier's inner state. And two teams were formed to act as like diversion for the Jaegers stationed in front of the two teleportation stones. Emma and Celine would create a break in the barrier, allowing the team led by Lane to power through and free the village. The team breaking through the barrier would also be joined by one of their contacts. Okay. Simple stuff. What did I do to this nail though? Back in the hills? I don't like this. We should have gotten permission from an Anguis enforcer before heading out. Doing it against people's orders. The commander's such a sucker for grandstanding. Yeah, it always comes back to bite him. He's a real lost cause, that one. Still, I guess you've got to give credit where credit's due. He doesn't flake out no matter how rough it gets. From what I've had, orders this time around are coming from pretty high up. You know who wants to test out these new devices as soon as possible. Gee, I wonder which one they're referring to. Yeah, no surprise there. Man, I get he's an Angus and all, but he sure likes to purse for the winger. Oh, now this is getting juicy. Care to tell me some more? You! The Purple Lightning! She's got those Forest Branch campus kids with her, too. Ah, you remembered us. I'm touched. What do you think you're doing? You really got time to waste on something like this while the entire world's in trouble? I swear on the Founder name, we won't let you hold the people of Aaron prisoner any longer. Oh, and I do hope you'll pardon the fact we're coming at you with forces far outnumbering your own. Claim Solis, Arcadius mode! Just straight up using her S-craft. Oh well, we've got the field advantage. We can do this! Time to show off the skills I've been sharpening up. It's nice to see some branch campus people getting in line, but then again I don't want all of them. What do you take us for? Archaeums, Formation D. Let's show these kids what real soldiers can do. Ja. And battling occurs. Last thing you'll see before the thing goes away, even on high speed mode, is Altina diving downwards first. Meanwhile, Sharon, Duvalie, Crow and Angelica covering things up while a bunch of people go charging it up front. Suffering Eclipse and Swift too? I thought you were heading to Crossbell. So sorry to disturb you during your looting. We appreciate you ceasing your activities if you please. Well, good luck with that. Activate the Archaism. Contact the main troop. We need to buy more time. Ha! As if we let you. Old Class 7 is here. We'll keep the village safe from the likes of you and carve out a path for we and the others. Which means everyone that we did not just say, damn it, why did I have to keep removing Crow from my usability in battle? Meanwhile, everyone not shown are on the airship. Et Rex Spiritum Argum Imperitu Repair, aka King of Spirits, when space asunder. Hot damn, your skills are legit, woman. It's amazing what a genuine witch can do. Magic and orbital arts are really quite different, aren't they? Don't know why we need to get question marked a whole bunch there, but whatever. I'll warp you there. You should appear right at the St. Grail entrance. The catalyst for the barrier looks to be 3 objects that have been placed inside. If you can neutralize them, then everyone should be able to pass through unimpeded. Understood. That stupid desk jockey, I swear he's way overdue for a farm backhand. Military monsters, archaisms, and a powerful unidentified presence detected. Ween, may Idris protect you all. You too, Oliver. Take care of yourself out there. That's right, everyone that happened to be on the ship at the time. And maybe Tia as well. Was Tia on the ship at the time? Well, doesn't matter. A bunch of people that happened to either be on the ship at the time and maybe just happened to be in the area. Join us. So a ragtag group of SSS and the bell and all that. Alright, we are here. This is phase 1 entrance. You and the others came here for their training session. Excellent. We're making progress one step at a time. Are you sure you'll be okay, Olivier? Yeah, aren't you supposed to take it easy until you're fully recovered? Sharon and Muller aren't going to be happy about this. Meanwhile, wherever Muller is, I sense that damn Olivier doing something. Yes, that's why I've asked my dependable allies to accompany me. If I was informed, there'd be no need, I assure you. I appreciate that you found the time, what with your busy schedules and whatnot. Yeah, especially again, Tio. Isn't it a busy period for the Guild and the Foundation? It isn't unmanageable. Besides, I had some business to take care of in this area. Same here. Miles contacted me and asked me to head over to the ground. Well, we're really happy you're here. Well, nice of them to have shown up. We'll find that regimental commander in the village and teach him a lesson. The village's safety is top priority. Agreed. Let's head out. And so, Wendy, Tio, Tito, and Agate have joined our party. Olivier is also with us, but sadly he was only playable in Cold Steel 3, and won't be able to participate in the battles due to his recent depth perception removal, and of course, will only be allowed to use his orders. So, you know, just swap out whoever you want for Tito if you really want good healing, and out of the labyrinth we go. Making our way through the place. Where do you guys come from? What happened to the barrier? Were you hiding in the labyrinth this whole time? Don't be an idiot. You think we're the type to set up a camp in a labyrinth? Our witch friends have certain unique abilities. There are a lot of you, huh? This'll be easy. Prepare to attack. Notify the regimental commander. Aeon system activate. Obligate free in standby mode. Feast your eyes on my improvised performance. So despite having a gun, Olivier's not allowed to fight, which is... nah. Not much you can do about it. People have gotten blinded. But we do have access to Elegant Waltz immediately if we really want to use it. Elegant Waltz, it's as it is in Cold Steel 3, where you get an arts EP cost reduced to 0, and arts and arts defense go up other large amounts for 2 turns. If only we could have Crow. This one would also be quite nice. But since we can't, I think I'll go for the Crimson Break on the serial order.
Crimson breaks! I'm up! Yeah! Let's go! Take it!
Here you go.
Got it! Try this!
Damn blind.
Eye for an eye!
They're gonna start using tables because they can't fucking...
Damn you! Let's go!
well.
Take it! Now!
All right. Fails.
Yes. Cannon, good luck, everyone.
Nice. Got it. You're off guard.
I'll follow up.
I'm up!
I should probably actually, while I've still got access to the... just swap this around. There we go.
Take it! Damn you!
My turn. Try this. I failed. All right.
I'm going. Cannon, good luck, everyone.
It's my turn!
My turn. Here I go. All right.
I'm up!
I love Tyrrell, it's so fun to deal with.
Arcus,
Got it.
activate.
You're eat this.
There! It's my turn! Yeah! It's my turn! Roll! Healing strike!
Let's go.
Now!
I'll follow up.
Damn you!
I got some good data.
We will ignore EXs, because there's no
You
point
ain't
really talking
seen
about
nothing
them.
yet.
But Randy's 186, and so is Tito. Ugh. So this is the power of the Ashen Chevalier, the Heavy Blade, and the Red Reaper. They've got the Foundation Gun and the CCF mech. 2, we're at a serious disadvantage. Blech. Well, at least they're taken down. Enemies being neutralized. They were better than I expected. Yes, it seems their abilities were enhanced, perhaps through hypnosis and focus training. It is certainly within all bosses' capabilities. Hands or not, they can't think they're on their feet. That's where we've got the upper hand. Let's continue to the village. Don't lie behind here. Coming. Me too. I did not need to know that, girls, but okay. okay, I'm just going to slap myself silly for a bit. In response to that, because I'm stupid. Anyway. Upon going into the next area, Ashen Chevalier spotted. Engaging target. Doesn't look like we can talk our way out of this one. We won't be beat here.
Orbital gear activated.
Man, so many zero orders that they're stealing!
It's my turn.
No, I get the zero order. I get to use Blast Force.
Get him! Blast force!
It's my turn. Take it.
Ow!
My turn. My turn. You're off guard.
An opening.
Down you go.
Damn you.
Yes!
Alright, go for the Earth Pulse. Oh, it's it's been sealed. Damn.
Please take over! I'll take over.
Okay. Yeah, this is what
Arcus
It's my
activated.
turn. Roll. Helix strike.
I failed.
I got some good data.
Bridget reaches level 9, meaning, I will explain this one, CP is now plus 22 per enemy killed instead of 20. 5 CP is restored every time, that's good news, and it's a 200%, a 200 increase when health is low, 1 time per battle. Lovely.
All right. Got.
Also, we can level up. Yeah. I have no idea what the actual max is for level. Just that you can be higher level than this. Scanning surrounding area. Scanning surroundings. Seems there are organisms in the vicinity. Must be picking up other unusual signals. That may be worth checking out. Perhaps that's what Emma was talking about. The sense of teleportation stone that goes to the village will take care of any organisms on the way. Well, we can. There isn't really much else we can do other than go to that specific one, but... can I give Agate Emblem? Because he needs it. Nope, he has Gordiax, so... so we can edit Randy, we can't edit many other people though. Damn. The curse of party members that you're not meant to just have ever.
That one. Now this one
You'll
looks
just
worth my
manage
while.
this one, please.
Yeah! Let's go. Roll. Helix. It's down.
Gotcha. My turn. You're off guard.
An opening.
All right.
Yes. Demi-gunner apps 0.
All right.
I'm up.
Alright, that's giving us 2 attacks.
Helix. It's down.
Do it last.
Let's go, everyone.
Here I go. Try this. Crimson. Now's our chance.
An opening.
Yes. You got this, right? I'll help. Cannon, good luck, everyone!
Nice.
Let's go. Roll. Helix strike.
Let's go.
Now.
I'll follow up. Take this!
Got it. Try this. Crimson.
I'm going. Cannon, good luck, everyone!
Nice. My turn.
Now.
I'll follow up.
Let's go.
This is why it's D+. I hate that they did that to Gale. Like, it's such a good move in every other game
You're off guard.
that you have someone that can use it.
I'm going.
Get. And then they nerfed it in the ground cost of 4. I hope the changes were reverted in weapon.
Hey,
Oh,
you
by the way,
doing okay, Tito?
It's so fun when you get to see Kai no Kaseki footage in your own house! Just involuntarily. Ah!
You ain't seen nothing.
I got a little stronger.
Yeah, Tia's getting stronger. Of all the... we don't need this right now. Gaspard Gerards. But they look like newer models than the ones they used in the belt. Indeed they are. They are more in line with the models that we've been playing in Constant 3 back in, like, the Naval Fort. Why didn't the teleportation stone take us to the village? Someone must have tampered with it to disable the teleport function. Maybe related to what Emma was talking about. Let's fetch the vicinity to see what we can find. I wonder what's that over there, literally just like on screen as we're talking about that sort of thing. What's done to this hand? Another suspicious device. Tio, take a look at this. It seems to be the contraption which interfered with the protective barrier. Ion system activate. Scanning the target. Huh? That's Tio Tot's specialty. Now this is complete. This is a very complex device. It syncs with orbital energy fields and hacks into them. I see, so it's carrying the village's barrier. Meaning it will be fixed if we disable the device. There are 3 in total. In order to restore the barrier to its normal function, all 3 must be deactivated. But destroying this one should at least allow us to reactivate the teleporter. Sounds like a plan. This should do it, right? Yeah! Alright, you got it! Nice job, Tia. No, you're the one who figured it out. You know, this device reminds me of the ones my grandpa invented. They were designed to shut out the effects of the Oyolo during the orbital shutdown. Yeah, that does ring a bell. What were they called? Zero field generators? They allowed the use of omens despite the shutdown, yes? Yeah, they cancelled out the effects of the orbital shutdown. This device here does the exact opposite. It generates a field which restricts the use of orbital energy. So Ouroboros is twisting Professor Russell's invention for their own plans. Yeah, it's not the first time they've pulled this either. I think I know who's responsible for this. No farters. It would definitely confirm rumours that there's an engineering prodigy in Ouroboros' ranks. Well, whether we cross them or not, we need to get to the village. Right, let's focus on that for now. The diversion team is doing a fine job, no doubt, but we ought to make our move swiftly. Indeed we shall. Into the village! Meanwhile, in the middle of the village, Gilbert! Ah, damn it! Those courageous 2 rats caught wind of us! And just when we had the chance to take this village down while the Crimson Witch is out of the way. Can't believe the other witches managed to conjure a barrier that powerful. Of all the rotten luck! We can't take hostages and stall for time or anything. Are we at that much of a dead end? Regimental Commander, your orders. We have well down, another party has infiltrated the place. We'll have to retreat. Retreat? Think again. We're sent here by the 6th angry Professor Novartis. That means something. With the others headed to crossbell, now's our chance to take initiative and show off what we can do. Let's bring our toys out to play in the 2nd and 3rd sectors. I wanted to keep them reserved, but we have been left with no choice. Roger that. Begin weapon transfer. Connect the ones from the workshop. Correct. The ones. Affirmative. Fight to your very last breath. Alright. This should buy us some time. Pardon me. We'll have to deal with these intruders properly, and who better to get the job done than me and my perfect ace in the hole? He's certainly an ace hole. Meanwhile, outside of the whole village stuff, the branch campus and Sarah deal with the Jaegers on this side of things. Alright, that should do it. Wait, everyone get back! Massive object detected. It's teleporting in. Why, it's a Sauber version of the Hector model. Is that Hannibal? Looks just like the Hector model it's based on. They must have borrowed it from the Black Workshop. And ergo, that means, meanwhile, on the other side of things, in Nifmia Forest, similar situation occurring actually. They're dealing with the enemy quite well, and then, oh, there we go, as Albert told that. You annoying pests! Cry, what's going on with the Divine Knight? It's no use, telepathic channels are blocked. Damn. Looks like we have to count on no one but ourselves. Is that a magical barrier? It is, but it doesn't seem to be all Boris is doing. Watch out! Ha, bring it on.
I'll crush you. Let's go. Yeah! I'm up.
I'll just go for the
Let's
raging
go.
fire.
Raging fire formation. I'm up. Take it. It's down.
Gotcha! Here I go! Try this! They're off guard!
Alright.
Let's do this, Reen!
Understand?
I failed.
It was a zero art. There was nothing I could do about that.
I'll follow up.
I'm up. Take it.
Damn you.
I'm going. There! They're down!
Got it. They're off guard.
Damn you.
Easy.
All right. Nice one, Randy.
Right back at you,
Easy
pal.
X levels up. Hey, I mean, healing items affecting an area of large is quite useful.
All right.
Alright, let's tear into the rest of them. Gotta look out for any villagers around. The detection is our top priority. I'll take care of any barrier generators. Shall we head out for the finale then? Well, I mean, obviously we should. Oh, we've got a clear objective over there. Yeah, it's right in the middle of the village, so we can't do anything but head straight to it, sadly. We can't do anything else. That's fun. Look, right there. Can you get to working on it, Tia? Yeah, you can count on me. And over to the panel, I made quick work disabling it. Yay! That's 2 then. Just 1 more. Before that, we've got some company to deal with. Yep, more enhanced Jaegers. A good old gaggle of them. Damn you, Agate, why do you have to be low on CP? Ah! When they mentioned the 6th Anguis, I had a sick feeling in the pit of my stomach. The regimental commander's all too happy to bend over backwards to please the Anguis. Ha! So it is Gilbert then. Just as I suspected. So where's your regimental commander anyway? Already on the retreat? Save your breath. We're not about to share any info with the enemy. If we wanted to, our tongues are straight up tied. They screwed with our heads. That could only mean mind controlled by high-level hypnosis. Man, makes me almost feel sorry for these guys. Well, if you're not planning to get out of our way, we'll just have to cut right through you. We're about to eat your words. One taste of our superhuman strength and you'll be begging for mercy.
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Ow.
Hey.
Yeah,
It's my
right.
turn.
Also, sadly, the enemy do seem to be relatively small.
It's my turn.
Kind of annoying for our infernal gale purposes. We'll do what we can.
Gotcha. Got it. Try this. They're off guard. Knock them senseless.
Understood.
It's my turn now.
That will definitely help. Go.
Here's our chance.
Let's go. Take it. It's down.
Gotcha. Damn you.
Oh no, the one
My
that's
turn.
sealed is using that. Yeah.
Now's our chance.
Anyway.
Down you go. Fails. Let's go.
Now.
I'll follow up.
I'm up. It's down.
Gotcha. I fails.
I'm going. I'm gonna. Yeah!
My turn. My turn.
Damn you.
Easy.
Come back when you're strong.
Level ups all
Alright.
around. Yeah. Also, yes, I get Antio are higher level than the party members we have in our party. That well, actually on the ship, so that's fun. But it doesn't actually matter too much. Actually, hang on. I feel like this segment would actually be a little bit more annoying on Nightmare, just because you've got half your party will just be people who you can't change it up at all. So that could be an issue. Anyway, meanwhile, someone fires a rocket at the Cyber Soldat. Huh? Just now, wasn't that Northern Jaegers? What are you guys doing here? Isn't it obvious? We're here to repay our debt. Our contract with everybody is officially up. We can grant you guys as much support as we want now. Yay! Jaeger support. Those are words that barely come out of the mouth. Meanwhile, similar situation over in the forest. Just with Nihug instead. As Fee points out. It's Nihug! Well, well, what brings you here, my lovely little drakes? Been a while, Rock Miguel. You helped with the airship, so we're here to repay the favour. Ah, so that's why. Let's say we're doing just fine without your help, but let's be realistic. Your assistance will definitely expedite the process. Thank you. Yay, help. It's always nice to have help. Friendship is the way to go. Anyway, we did it. We've successfully dealt with the Jaegers, mostly. And I'm so sorry. Those guys snuck in somehow while it was my time managing the barrier. It's all my fault. Oh, don't berate yourself, dear. We've all let our guards down over the hundreds of years our village has passed without threat. And judging by the timing, they were waiting right on Rose to leave to get their nerve to strike. Well, now that that's done, it's good to see you all still safe. The impenetrable barrier spell of yours was incredible, to say the least. Those are some kind words, but we barely just scraped by. All of us put together couldn't do any more than protect ourselves. You have our gratitude for all the help you've given us, but there are still other wretched contraptions wandering about the area. Oh, speaking of that, do you have an idea where the third device they brought in might be? Oh, I saw them carrying something to the clearing outside the village, so that might be it. But really? Well, we better go on that then. I wonder if we're running into Gilbert over in those parts. Yeah, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Secure the exits from the village, and we should join you soon. Got it. Take care of yourselves. Oh, and this is for you. Go on, drink it. And drinking the ginger syrup gave every resource back to its full amount. Yippee! Thank you, video game. For video gaming. Right. Well, there's only one thing to do at this current conjunction, and that is to head on into there. However, I do want to check to see if I can go up towards the face, but at least see who would be needed for this. No, okay, we can't even see because we need to deal with Jaegers still. Okay, well, we'll see who's needed for a scene later then.
I expected to see Class 7, but who's this with them?
Hello, Gilbert. Wayne Schwarzer, the Ashen Chevalier in the flesh! I suppose I should introduce myself, you see. I've already gotten to know your dear students rather well. Jaeger Regiment Commander Gilbert Stein, if I'm not mistaken. You know Ashen has still had quite a bit to say about you. Oh, I'm sure... Is that Miss Marcella spot over there? I'm pleased to see you haven't changed at all. Agnes Krosner, Prince Oliver, my condolences for all that you've gone through. Gilbert, thanks for the concern and all, but it'd be nice if you really meant it. Has it truly been 3 years since we last met in Phantasma, Gilbert? For all our trials and tribulations, it feels like aeons ago. After the same shenanigans as always, I see. You've really climbed up the ladder as well, haven't you? You bet I have. I went from Chief Warrant Officer to Regimental Commander in our time apart. Now I receive orders directly from Professor Novartis, the 6th Angus. He sent me here to test his null field generator. You're telling me this was all that crazy old geezer's idea? So it is a rip-off of Professor Russell's invention? Nah, it'd be more accurate to call it a modified version. Anyway, there's no doubt this generator was used to take control of Aaron's barrier. No, pardon me. And now we know that it's unrelated to the Phantasmal Place plan and that the other Anguses are working toward. I must warn you, Gilbert, we will use any means necessary to stop you if you make any further moves to harm this village. Oh, right, the test is all well and done now. We should be right on our way out of here. But then again, doing just the bare minimum isn't going to allow me any more promotions, is it? Like we care, get lost already. Gilbert's always had that ambitious streak, for better or worse. Man, just pack up and go while we're still giving you a chance. I don't think I will. In fact, I was planning to attack you all along. It is their ship thingy. That's the same contraption we saw in the Pentacle. There's another one of those new and improved mechanical menaces. Ha ha ha! So what do you think? Makes for quite an impression, doesn't it? Now it's just the right time to slip in one more little experiment for Professor Novartis. Get ready! Here comes the most powerful land weapon in all of Erebonia! The what? That's a bold claim to make. Be extremely cautious. This weapon far exceeds the capabilities of Panther Soldats. Behold! A tank! Wait, didn't like the basic Soldats do better than these kinds of tanks? Oh, whatever. Gotta be kidding me! An Axon? That's the Imperial Army's most powerful tank! Looks like it was modified too. No way, that's unmanned. This thing's completely automatic. It's the C-Unit technology from the Imperial Liberation Front. First Protocol still won. Damn it, it's the same kind of tank that's been deployed in Crossbell. Firepower and the droids are incomparably higher than anything we've seen before. It's more like the tank Canoni used during the Uprising. No, it surpasses even that. Not even Panther Soldats stand a chance against this thing. That's some metal monster. Really? And with the giant device in operation, you can kiss calling your fine night goodbye, Mr. Ashen Chevalier. So that's the ace up my sleeve. Your move now. Risk level action. We'll need some top tier teamwork to overcome this. Roger that. Guess I gotta show my real stuff here. All we get free in standby mode. Aeon system commence overdrive. I will show you no mercy, Gilbert. And to the rest of you, I lend you my fullest support. My arts are yours.
I'll wipe the floor with you.
Sure you will. So anyway, Gilbert's Apache is here, but now we've also got an Axon. That's right, literal tank. Because why the fuck not, you know? Anyway, just...
Give them hell! Crimson Brig! Let's go! Take Infernal Hell!
Here I go.
With that, we can now see both the health values. So Gilbert's Apache in this fight has 196,035 health and is actually weak to time, fire, and wind. So, a little bit of a fun fact there. And the Oxen has 199,620 health and is weak to time, earth, and water. So, I mean, a cavalry edge on the Oxen by Randy would actually not be too bad, except for that happens.
Got it.
Basically, Gilbert's able to counter that,
That was
so
our chance. An opening. Let's go.
that seems a little harder on us.
I'll follow up.
I'm up. Take Inferno power now. Let's go, everyone.
I'm going.
Let's go. Raging fire formation.
I'm going. They're down.
But Gilbert is real easy to beat up. Like, very easy.
Here I go. Try this. Turn. Gale. All right.
I'll follow up.
Hell, even the tank will do this quite well. G maximum occurs! Oh, Randy's actually quite low on health. Damn it, Randy!
Kidding me.
But we destroyed the Axon before we beat Gilbert, actually, huh?
Cannon, good luck, everyone.
I'm up. Roll. Healing strike.
Let's go. Get up.
I'll follow up.
There we go.
Impossible!
I'm going.
It's
But-
not over yet!
Gilbert will
Not
remain
by a long
because he
shot.
wants to fight still. I'll just...
Commenced.
Nice.
Because then that means at least
How do you
Randy's
like
up.
this?
It's my turn. Yeah. I'm up.
Shit. My turn.
Do we have a coup? We do.
Charge up. It's my turn now. Cannon, good luck, everyone.
Here I go. You're eat this.
I'm up. Roll. Healing strike.
All right.
Get up.
I'll follow up.
Eat this! How do you like this?
I'm up. Roll. Healing. It's down.
Gotcha.
So obviously I should always point out before I murder him too much, Gilbert without his Apache is 154,115 health. And animal efficiencies are now normal.
Try this. Turn.
It's my turn now.
We'll go for this.
Commence drive.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm good. Yeah.
This is what I'm
My turn.
really capable of!
Let's go.
And shield.
I'll just stay on shield. Gilbert's idea of being able to do an attack ain't gonna work.
Hold on a second, please! Fools!
All right.
Didn't work and now we're gonna use that.
I'm going.
I didn't do as much as I would have wanted it to have done.
Cannon, good luck, everyone.
Nice. Here I go. Try this. Turn. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm up. Roll. Healing strike. I'm up. Now.
Gotcha.
I'm going.
Here I go. They're off guard.
An opening.
Down you go.
There we go.
I'll get you for this!
All right. Nice one, Randy.
Right.
Level ups.
You ain't.
Do, 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 boom, boom. Damn it. Are you serious? Yeah, fuck. That wasn't just my trump card, but it was the most powerful tank in history. It should have been impossible for you to so much as scratch. You don't give up races enough credit, pal. Not that it was a walk in the park. Things might have turned ugly without you two atop. We're just lucky that ours worked on that machine. And I do think my orbital gear helped us give us an edge too. Oh, it definitely did to you. Bravo. You put up a tough fight, but now it's over. Are you going to accept your defeat with grace, or would you rather go the hard way, Gilbert? The Courageous 2 does have detention barracks, so we could provide you with suitable accommodation. It's not over yet. There's still the boost feature I haven't tried, although it might make the tank uncontrollable. That's quite enough! Giant Cross Crusade! Yeah, that Allison's not doing anything now. Emma, Celine. Oh, glad to see you made it, Emma. You broke through the barrier. We finally managed somehow. I'd keep your distance if I were you. Emma's really on the warpath this time. You may as well consider me the same. My, you do have a lot of nerve targeting my own hometown, don't you? Alright, that sounds like Vita showing up. Eep! Going for the overkill on the tank. Yes, Rose and Vita have now shown up. Just about to see you here, Rose, Vita. About time, talk about showing up right at the last second. I would have come sooner had Western Army matters not kept my hands tied. Looks like I can't leave my village without some sly fox trying to sneak in and cause mischief. She's not even speaking, she's just pissed. Oh boy, nothing feels as scolding as the wrath of beautiful women. Particularly when said beautiful women are top class witches. I think that's the more important part. I almost feel sorry for Gilbert. Don't. You make your bed and all that, right?
I figured you were up to something, but I was hoping it wasn't something like this.
Hi, Campanella. Master Campanella! Great, and now the fool shows up. Nothing better to do than stir up crap, hey? Can't say I'm surprised to learn of your involvement in this, Campanella. Oh, I should have stepped in a teensy bit earlier, huh? Too bad I was just so unbelievably busy. Little Gilby, I never would have pegged you as one to take advantage of the Professor's ego like this and blatantly disregard your orders. Looks to me like you need some discipline, or you might not be worth keeping anymore. Geek. Yay! Gilbert's getting murdered. Woo!
I specifically told you to keep tabs on the village. Not once did I tell you to invade it. I seem to recall having this exact same conversation with you 4 years ago.
I beg your forgiveness, Master Campanella! I won't do it ever again! I swear!
That's what you fucking get, Gilbert, you idiot! I suppose I could find it in me to look past this one, but will the others forgive little Gilby? That's the real question. You'll need to apologise, that's clear, and you'll also need to swear on the Grandmaster's name to never meddle again. Name to never again meddle with this village. Really? Well, that's reasonable, I'd say. It may not sound like much, but to society members, such a foul is intolerable. You would know Vorbo's unwritten rules, wouldn't you, Vita? Well, I have no objections, if you get out of my sight at once, and take that idiot with you. Your generosity knows no bounds, Elder. Well then, see you around, Vita. Give my regards to all of the other witches we stirred up trouble for. Sure, sir, your highness, always a pleasure. Pardon me. Under Canada's orders, tank wreckage and artisans were removed from the village. Class 7 members and allies who had been engaging in the things beforehand were safely reconvened in Erin, and now we get more cutscene. In celebration, Rosalia hosted a modest banquet and invited the whole village. Four students enjoyed the fair and hot springs to the fullest, enraptured by the curious sights and scenery of the village. Gio and Agate went off to rendezvous with friends, and Vita returned to the Pentacle, whilst the team headed back to their ship. And sus, Operation Free Owen is completed. And we get a Mars gem, and some mirror, and a bonding point, and an additional bonding point with release has been added. And now we have to sort our team out again. Damn it! Alright, well, we'll sort out the ones that I was planning to use anyway, most of this fucking chapter anyway. Right, there we go, back to how we had it beforehand. And welcome back to the Courageous. So yes, an additional bonding event has appeared with Elise. To the game room then? Because I know what this event is. And I like it. But I have to be careful, obviously, if I don't remember if she had one beforehand. Oh, Ween, it was pretty tough though, Aaron, wasn't it? Yeah, your help really saved me back there, Elise. Hey, what's that? You mean this? My jacket. Now that I think back. I did have you hang it onto it for me, didn't I? But it was so bright and tattered then. How did... Well, I've actually been patching it up little by little in my free time. I still have to put the finishing touches on it, so you'll have to wait just a little longer, okay? Is that right? Thanks a lot, Elise. You just keep taking care of me, don't you? Hehe, that's the sort of unspoken agreement we siblings have, no? Oh, when will we be leaving for Crossbell? I should be able to finish it up if we still have a bit of time left before our departure. Time left. Well, time to use that bonus bomb point for this. I mean, you mentioned finishing it up, but the jacket's already pretty much done, right? What do you have left? The belt? Buckle? Something like that? Well, the truth is, I might have asked a certain few individuals to help with the finishing touch. Considering your circumstances, you could say it's something that it would be best to have. If I'd known things would turn out like this, I would have just taken it to them. Huh, I'm pretty lost here, at least. Do you mean you need to go to the service and visit someone or something? Then it's not even a question. Shall we head for Panama? Wouldn't now be a good time? Everyone else is resting at the moment. Sure, that's true. You mind taking us down in Panama? Elise and Wayne and Elise head down to the surface and head to a certain location. Surprisingly, they went to... Erwin Village! It makes sense that we couldn't do this morning event without having Erwin Village accessible in the slightest. So, you know. Wow, so your urgent business was in Erwin. Just when did you have the chance to arrange this anyway? Hehe, I've come down here on occasion to take care of things while you've been away. Thank you both for your help earlier. It would appear that you finished everything then. Let me take a look. Here it is. Wow, it's beautiful! Sigan here understands that Coastal Free Ween's look was so good. It was a good look. This is splendid. I can see the passion in every stitch. You flatter me. It isn't much, really. That's really impressive. Looks picture perfect to me. Ah, but just you wait until you're wearing it. She really poured her heart into it. It'd be a shame if it got torn up like before, no? Oh. When she resolved to sew it, I gave her a special thread to use, and now you'll be fusing it with magic. Signaling the Rose, I need your help. Of course! Leave it to us. Magic into the jacket! Oh, that actually sounded like it rhymed for a second. Behold! Ween with the Coastal 3 outfit, but the Coastal 4 hair colour. Doesn't fit as well as you'd think. There we go. Definitely feels as comfortable as before, maybe more so actually. Oh, you're just saying that. No, he's right. It's really obvious how much love you poured into it. My word, despite all the misfortune that follows you around, Ween, you certainly are a lucky man. That coat should now be just as strong as the black outfit we made. No matter how well the curse runs, this should be able to stem its effects. If you want to show your appreciation, wear it often and with pride. Yes, ma'am. I honestly have no idea how to begin thanking you all. Thank you so much, Miss Dahlia, Sigand and Roselia. It really means a lot. Well, you're welcome, but you did the lion's share of the work, my dear. A question. Why does Dahlia get a nice miss before her name? Yeah, I'm just plain old Roselia. Oh, I didn't mean... She does have more of a wise old lady vibe than Rose does. That's enough from the peanut gallery! Rose. I like this morning event, but that's because more of the side characters involved in it. Thank you, Elise. Really appreciate this. I'll treat it extra carefully. I'll hate to have damaged it after all the effort that went in. I'm glad it means so much to you, but you don't need to be that delicate. I'll always be here to mend it for you. But I'd say an all-black ensemble would suit your current hair colour more right now. You think so? Well, I'm not exactly trying to be a fashion icon. Imagine people think I'm already showy enough. Don't be silly. There's nothing wrong with dressing well. And you have me to keep your wardrobe in shape. Just say the word and I'll get to stitching. Yeah, for sure. Lisa's die-hard aesthetic sense is a little concerning. Back to the ship then? It's just about time to start heading towards Crossbell. Sure, let's go. Except we still have the other side quests, and also all the other bonding events. The two of them returned to the ship. Wayne changed back into his usual black clothes to keep his newly mended jacket safe from damage. And our bond release does strengthen to 4 stars, but we also get original hair Wayne hair colour. As well as the Coastal Free outfit. So to our costumes bit. Finally, time to do this. Although we could have always worn the torn coat anyway if we really wanted to. Because I have him in white, in black, in a towel, in casual outfit, even the pie-time swimsuit. Also this one. To the true dark ones. But anyway, if we really want to, we can go for iron hair if we want to, and the original hair. There we go. Now it looks normal. But we're going for the iron hair for this. Will I attach anything else now? What do fancy suits again look like? Nah. We doesn't need to accessorize. This looks good enough. Anyways, Right, best to do the monster one because that usually ends up giving us another bond point, and then I might as well do also assistance while we're at that. So Langdot Canyon North. I should probably just make sure. Hang on, I should probably check. No, everyone's completely stat-wise is fine, perfect. Oh yeah. Before we do anything else, let's go and check to see who we need at the Fairy Spring for a sub event. Since, you know, we kind of almost forgot, we need Yuna, Muse, Ortina, and Tita for this event. Darn. Okay, right. Time to go back to the Courageous to get the event done. Darn. Gotta change my party up as per usual. So, Yuna, Ortina, Muse, and Tita. Village, Fairy Spring. Right, time for an event. Right, do you have the right people? Yeah, Yuna, Muse, Ortina, and Tia. I did do that right, didn't I? Yeah, Ortina, Yuna, Muse, Tia. I don't know, I'm just getting all mixed up all of a sudden. Anywho, drink. Wayne and the others enjoyed the hot springs and took the time resting in the village. By some stroke of fate, an unexpected combination of people ended up soaking in the springs together. Oh, nice old new class and Tita. Ah, what a relief. I was so tensed up and worried for a while there. I hear you. I'm just glad we were able to get through this without any major incidents. Agreed. Excellent work, everyone. Haha! Well, I can't say I pitched in very much. It was Aga and Olivier who really saved the day, and a lot of credit has to go to Instructor Wandy and Tio too. Tia, your divisionary tactics were perfect. They were the key to the whole operation coming together. And Princess Alphen, at least, we couldn't have done it without the support you two and Toa gave us. I'm just glad we were able to help out. After all this village has done for you, Ween, I want to repay the favour in some way. Wait a second. Since we're all here, why don't we chat about something more interesting? Oh boy, here we go. Girls talk, secrets, exciting stuff. Oh, I'm out of here. You guys can watch this stuff. I'm out. And of course, we have Wynn as our guest of honor. Your Highness. Alright, I'm clearly the odd man out amongst this group. Yeah, well, we did the old Class 7 stuff, now it's for new Class 7. At least one thing, but with all you here, I'm just gonna turn in early, okay? Wynn! So you're used to sharing a bath with Elise. I guess that makes sense. It's not a big deal for family to bathe in a hot spring together back where you're from. Well then, why not just think of the rest of us as family too? Your newly acquired sisters. Eventide. Means that we should definitely not take that line seriously. And also, it's coming from Muse, so yeah, going to start as per usual. That suggestion doesn't entirely sit well with me. Yeah, I'm with Ortina on that one. Well, Ween. Come on, Ween. Won't it be nice? Why am I doing this fan service? I should have just avoided the Fairy Spring. Right, at the very least, we can try and make you blush. I will think of it as just another mission. We won't get too radical, Instructor. Though, maybe you could really use a good shock or two. Even you, Yuna. Let's all just try and take things down a notch. Alright, knock off now, you guys. You know how clueless he can be. Ween, honestly, you make me so mad sometimes for just going along with whatever others want. What do you mean? Tita, meanwhile, just behind a rock. Ween's situation is looking a little dicey, but you reap what you sow. I don't know how Elise feels, though. If someone were to try that on Agate when we had a rare chance to be alone together. Damn it, Tita. Please, your mother's gonna kill him if you do anything to him. Please, don't. I'm begging you. Okay, back to the Courageous once again. Now to change our party back to how it was before, with all that fan service out the way. Seriously, why do I keep doing the fan service scenes? Right, I want Ash, and I want... Where is... There's Crow. Where's Rufus? There's Rufus. Pop in there, and then Laura. Swap out Ortina 4. There we go. Right, now back to... No, actually, where do we need to go again? North, the north part of Langlock Canyon. Which should be in West Lemare. Mount Canyon North. This area we were able to access very briefly in Coastal 3 due to the whole railway cannons being used. Well, railway at that point because they were teleported there. But the point being is that there were cannons there and we were very briefly there, but not there for long enough for it to really mean much in terms of an overall area. This does also mean more chests, like this holding chest. And there's some more items we can get through here, and of course more enemies that want to chase you down. And spiders.
Daunting foe. Let's test our might.
Spiders and all that. Anyways, if we take a listen and shower in here, the monster level 131 for a trial chest, will come back. Running through the area, gotta get the chests. Otherwise, we could just be wasting our time.
It appears we found some treasure.
Overlap lines were nightmare free, and also, North Lander Canyon. We didn't get a chance to really take in the scenery when we were last here. It's pretty breathtaking. Snap. Looking good. I'll send it to Wex when I get the chance. AKA, we send it to him now!
Hey, let me check. Well, here's a little.
And a photo of Estelle and Shepherd. Oh, and a photo of Lucy. That means I had two pictures, there. That I hadn't sent none. Right, okay, let's take a look at these pictures we just got. Whee! So here's a photo of Lucy. Absolutely stunning. And of course, a photo of Estelle and Shara in the same place. Yeah, look at them both. I can't wait for the remake for Skyverse Chapter.
A worthy foe. Be on your guard.
We actually do have an enemy we need to
best
deal
retreat.
with. I'm gonna
Won't
smoke
forget
grenade because it said it was a strong enemy. I just don't want to waste resources. Especially when we've got a monster to deal with. AKA that thing over there.
Is that a fiend?
No, pardon
It
me.
looks like the devils mentioned in scripture.
Yep.
There have been a number of sightings
Can I
recently.
get all the chest loading chest? Yeah.
We'll handle it. Elise, Your Highness, please stand back.
You know, just pondering. Are we unable to access the Draco Sanctuary? No, we are still able to get in there for the purposes of the char chest. Huh. Just you can't get in there through... where
Ooh,
it
a
was.
tough one.
Yeah, damn it. We can't triple advantage this thing, and it gets a bunch of times beforehand. Woo! Love it when that happens. Alright, is the game just done doing that now?
Yeah! Let's go. Take Infernal Bit! Huh?
My turn.
Alright, that's your destiny.
Things up. Moving out.
Find a song. Ash is
out.
confused, I just realised that. Fuck. Right, okay, let's... This is a Fid FNAF. It has a good old 276,528 health and is incredibly weak to Earth and space. So, this means we're going to be spamming that good old Cross Crusade on it.
Very well.
And I'm going to use a Curia Bomb so we don't have Ash accidentally hitting people.
Hiya!
Thanks. Back at you. My turn.
You know who I should have brought for me on this
My
fight?
turn.
Tita. You know what I didn't bring at all in any way, shape or form for this fight?
It's my
Heroes.
turn.
That's right, I'm a dumbass.
It's mine.
Moving out.
But we did just break the enemy.
Yeah, they're down.
Too slow. Very well. Yeah, strike.
You're wide open. My turn. Now,
Here's dessert.
that's what you get.
Yeah. An opening.
All right. Judgment time. Eat this.
There we go. Just cap in the head with a bullet.
We're low on time. Let's move.
And Gungnir has reached level 8, meaning it now has lost Genesis by default. Yay! And critical damage is increased by 130%, and CP is a plus 12 per enemy killed for its third ability.
Diligent.
I must
There's
confess.
also
how
some
it's
level
done.
ups, and Crow can now do summon Ordine 2, which is just nothing.
A matter of
that.
course.
And Arrows Saber 2 is now able to be used. That's right, we just got an Earthcraft upgrade. That's useful. And Earthcraft settings are told, because The point of that means is that it's just a stronger version of what it was before, and we get the additional bonding point, meaning we now have a grand total of 6. So if we go over to uses, it's now as Alias Saber 2. So there isn't actually like, oh, we can use the previous version. No, because it's upgraded. Oh yeah, we've got his upgrade to just straight up Noble Art, so it's stronger. I forget that it's solely was new class 7 and we now have like much more you got to do in order to do that. But anyway, back to the ship. A, to heal, and B, because, well, yeah, that's actually the main reason. We're here to heal. We've seen this already. Nothing new here.
I feel revitalized.
Everything's restored. Now to Ulster. Whee. Everything seems relatively peaceful around here. But let's go into Kai and Tilia's house to figure out what the hell is going on. Seeing as we've taken this request off of Toval. This is so crazy. Yeah, the mayor said that we just need to be patient, but I don't know about that. Looks like these two are getting ready for something. Kai and Tilia, right? It's been a while. Oh hey, that Toval's safe too. It's made us so happy that we've been thanking Adios every day. Haha, that's great. Sucks that we have to keep it a secret though. I don't like secrets. By the way, is that request why you're here? Yeah, exactly. Toval's just as busy as you'd imagine, so he's passed it on to us. Hehe, the others here told me a bit about you two. Alster's done so much for my brother. I'd very much like to repay that debt, even if it's just a little. Oh, okay. That's very sweet. Wow, she's so beautiful. I wonder if she's friends with Class 7. What exactly did the town do for your brother? It's a rather long story. We'll tell you some other time. Please, what you say here? Oh, sorry, I just got too caught up in things. She really does look familiar. I might just be overthinking things though. Haha! I think Kai's starting to pick up on things, guys. Anyway, would you mind if we asked you a few questions? Toval mentioned the town was having problems with some kind of monster. Can you tell us anything about it? Yes, that's right. Recently it started showing up near town almost every night. Obviously no one wanted it around, but we all made do. There was some damage to equipment and plants, but it kept getting worse. Things took a real turn yesterday. It was the first time that people ended up injured. Oh my, I suppose that's not the sort of thing one can simply wait out, is it? No, it's not. Really creepy part is that we don't even know what it looks like. Town asked this hunter to help us get rid of it. He's pretty famous around here. It's so scary, the monster appears out of nowhere, then it disappears just as fast. It's like in a horror story. It really does feel that way. We actually had some soldiers come by too, but given the situation, they held off on any operations. Why does that not surprise me? Seems they've been neglecting their duties just like during the Civil War. And there was the airship incident already. All the adults were talking about it this morning. They all agreed that we can't afford any more damage done. The mayor suggested that we all move to the mining town Aragon. What? Meaning Ulster's going to be abandoned temporarily? So that's what you two were preparing for, but if that happens... I'm sorry everyone, I know this is shocking news, but you guys have already saved Ulster once. If anyone can find out the truth about this monster, it's you. So if you have the time, would you mind looking into it for us? We'd really appreciate it. I just can't stand the thought of parting with our home. It's full of memories of Mum and Dad. During the Civil War, those Jaegers left Ulster in shambles. Is there any way that we can help out? Well, obviously we'll help. We have a lot of memories in this town too. We may only have today to investigate, but we'll do whatever we can. Really? That's great. We can't thank you enough. Oh, there's no need. We're happy to help. For Oliver's sake too, since he can't publicly add right now. Right, ready to go monster hunting? Yeah. We don't have a whole lot of clues yet, though. Let's start by asking around town. If we find anything out, we will come back and fill you in. Good luck. Let us know if we can help. We'll do anything we can. And so, Ulster assistance has begun. Time for us to run around the town and try and get some clues as to what the hell is this thing that's doing the attacking. Nearest location with a green exclamation mark outside the house is the church. Talking to the father here, from the house we were forced to evacuate because of monsters, it's not that the church isn't affected. We didn't ask for details about it, so that's where your curiosity lies. It's a rather horrid subject, I'm afraid. Many of the local men have been conscripted and the townspeople have been forced to evacuate due to this threat. There is some logic behind what the mayor says, however. The safety of the townspeople is paramount. Oh, understandably, 100%. You want to keep the people safe. Evacuation will take place today. I might have contacted the chaplain in the mine town to make arrangements. I see. Even though everything is so sudden, it seems like things are being handled much more quickly than I expected. Naturally, it seems that many of the residences in Aragon are empty due to the conscription. Also, the mayor's been urging the townspeople to move to Aragon. He says it's for the good of the Empire. And there we go. Really? That's why I've been in communication with the father there for quite some time now. I never imagined it would end up being fairly convenient in this sort of situation. I see. Thank you again for all your time, Father. Now, if you've seen any other part of the playthrough that has taken us to Ulster before, we know that mayor has been affected by the curse since the word go, practically. Literally first scene of the game. Kind of thing. Speaking of which, here's the mayor. Hey, what are you doing? This must be the mayor Ulster. Seems like he's been affected by the Great Twilight. Let's try to speak to him. What's this mysterious monster? Fancy around pertaining to races, are you? I suggest you drop the ad. If this is because the monster, the wonderful soldiers who are dedicated to the Imperial family have asked around already. Are you talking about the Imperial Defense Force? What are they doing here? Yes, you at least heard their name, I see. They've already taken down observations. They will perform an official inquiry in the near future. However, with all almost upon us, we can't expect our needs to be a priority. That's why I've made the decision to eradicate the whole town to the mining area. I'm going to ensure manpower, helping with the mining effort, is also helping with the war effort. Still thinking about war even when the town's in this state? They ain't the curse, and this guy's really gone off the rails. I don't think we'll be able to rely on him. It's a shame, but we have to ask around to tell us where. Indeed we do. Speaking of asking around, here's a person. The person's on the distillery. Let's go ask her. What details do you have? Oh yes, that monster. It's a strange story, right? Some of the fields I looked after have been destroyed. I was so looking forward to the harvest. I see. Did you get a look at the culprit? No, I didn't. Seems to only come out at night. But I do sometimes catch sight of this weird person. Weird person, you say? Yeah, it's a man. I don't recognise him from around town. He spent all day looking around town and loitering near the fields. Didn't even give our Steinwoes a glimpse. He hasn't been around lately, but his behaviour is weird for a tourist, don't you think? I don't know. We should remember this for later. Yeah, might prove important. Well, certainly not taking in the tourist attraction. That is definitely weird. Doggo. Gabriel. The name of a dog. Well, it's an animation. Don't give it that. Anyway, to the sunny spot inn. So part of my jaw's not going to be fine today. Now there are some familiar faces. Welcome! Are you perhaps here about the monster? Yes, exactly. Would mind if we ask you some questions? Oh, I hate even talking about it. It devastated our fields and destroyed the irrigation waterways. It shows up just about every night now, and when it does, it causes serious damage to the town. Strangest thing I've ever seen. I've been hunting for 50 years now, and even my countless attempts at tracking it have all been in vain. Same story every time. We're in hot pursuit, and the trail just vanishes, completely up in smoke. It's infuriating. The only thing I can think of to explain is that the damn thing has wings. When we lose the trail, it must mean it's flown off. So that's why they call it the mysterious monster. Turning a blind eye here is an option. The people of Ulster can't handle this problem alone. You know, I completely agree. I can see why Kai and Telia reached out to Tova about it. But if this is enough to warrant an evacuation, take your time. There's no doubt in my mind that what you've shared with us will be, useful. Please, you're too kind. Wish I could offer you more than information. I'm a disgrace. This winged or not, it's big and dangerous. Please watch yourselves out there. Take a quick rest here before you leave. The cuisine is wonderful, I might add. Thank you so much. Your kindness is appreciated. Well, with all that dealt with, leaving the place, there's really only one option I can think of, and that would be to leave and take a look. There is another location though. Other than this, because there's a person over by the gravestone bit. Boy, who would have thought something like this would have happened in Ulster? Well, this guy who was attacked and injured by the monster. Excuse me, do you have a minute? Well, in detail, ask later. I see you're investigating the incident. And last night, just as the sun was setting, I realized that I'd forgotten to close one of the fences. When I went back to the field alone, I was suddenly attacked from behind. It was pitch black, so I couldn't make out very well, but it looked like a giant cat monster. A giant cat monster? It sounds like it could be really vicious. How are your injuries? Are you going to be okay? Yes, you don't need to worry about me. I was able to fend off with my hoe. I do have some injuries to my hands and feet, but it's not enough to prevent me from walking. That's good to hear. It must have been a terrifying experience. Do you remember anything else? Doesn't matter how minor. We're interested in all details. I don't really know. Wait, is this Bronco? No, it must be my main playing tricks on me. More importantly, there was a strange noise just before I was attacked. It was a high-pitched noise, almost like a whistle. Did you say a whistle? I see. That's really helpful. Hope it helps your investigation. I really hope you can do something about those monster attacks. Of course, we'll do our best. Alright, let's wrap this up. First off, let's summarize what we learned. There are main puzzling aspects to this case. Yes, the monster doesn't seem to be the only problem. I suggest we talk it over at Kai and Tilia's house. Good thinking. I'd like to hear what they make of it too. It's decided then. Let's go. Back to Kai and Tilia's. Oh, my jaw. Wayne and the others returned to share what they had learned. The group then began discussing what to do next. It's handy that there was enough seats. First things first, let's lay out what we know. We gathered a lot of information, but let's focus on the monster first. Several things we learned caught my attention, but if we put those stories together, what's strange is... What is particularly strange? I don't remember the correct options on it, but I think that it showed up now. There's a little bit of that it showed up now of all times. I agree, you have to wonder what drew it here all of a sudden. That must have mentioned that he lost it midway through the chase each time he went after it. It almost seems set up, doesn't it? To be honest, didn't I kind of suspected that too? It just doesn't seem like a coincidence. And Ox said it was like a big cat monster or something, right? Surprised to hear that. Why do you find that surprising? Well, I just wasn't what I expected, I guess. Crops that were ravaged with grapes, right? Oh, I see. It does seem out of place for a carnivorous monster to be drawn to crops. Grapes, even less so. So why would it destroy the irrigation waterways like that? It almost seems like it's trying to harass the town. So why is its behaviour so abnormal? That's the million mirror question. We must consider the possibility that it's being controlled by people. There must be someone controlling it. What? Controlling monsters? Is that even possible? Yeah, actually, there are certain monsters that are being specifically trained to respond to sound. They're known as military monsters. You'll often see Jaegers using them. Things just appear to be getting worse and worse. Someone mentioned seeing a strange man loitering on the outskirts of town. Do you think there's a connection? Oh, I've seen him too. He doesn't look like a soldier or a Jaeger, but he definitely seems like he's an Ulster for a reason. As of right now, though, we can't know if he's related or not. Still, considering what we've seen and heard, we can't rule out some sort of conspiracy at play here. Gulp. A conspiracy? A conspiracy? I have to do it. I have to do it once. I have to. I'm a wrestling fan. I have to. But anyway, I know it might sound absurd, but I think it's worth exploring what the reasons behind such a plot would be. If someone were in fact controlling the monster, what would be their motive? Well, we have to start by thinking about potential objectives. To sustain agricultural products, to obtain steinwares, and not just that, or something else completely. Yeah, it's something else completely. The only conclusion I think is that there's something that you don't yet understand. But probably right at least, it's true. We didn't walk away with anything conclusive at all. But there was one person who seemed to know the truth behind what's going on. Someone who knows the truth. Who could it be? I think, well, the mayor. But obviously the Imperial Defence Force members may also know. But regardless, the mayor! Could be Mayor Maffin. Are you saying that the mayor is intentionally intimidating the residents? I don't know about that. There must be some mistake. It's not something I want to believe either, but people were saying that the mayor's been pushing to move to Algon for quite some time now, even before this monster issue. We can't deny that things seem to be falling in his favour. Well, when you put it like that, it does seem oddly convenient. Ordinary, something like this would be unthinkable, but this is no ordinary situation. It's a terrible thing to consider, but it does make some sense. You know what I mean, right, Tilia? One day he just started acting so strange. But he's the mayor. He's always been such a nice person. When we lost Mum and Dad, he really looked out for us. It's just so hard to imagine. Tilia, I wonder what the truth is. The Great Twilight has proven itself to have an incredibly far reach. It's not out of the question. I just don't know. On the one hand, the mayor controlling the monster is a definite possibility, but it looks like we don't have all the facts yet. Ah, phone call. Perfect time. Oh, please excuse me. Who's calling? Oh, aren't you Marcus's co-worker? Haha! Please excuse the sudden interruption. Marius told me that you're in Ulster dealing with a certain incident. This is rather awkward request to make, but I was actually wondering if you could maybe leave this issue be for me. Leave it be? Do you mean... Is there something going on in Ulster? Something that wants the government accountability and federal taking action? Well, I'll just have to leave that up to your imagination. Looks like you have your reasons, Rainer, but the residents are terrified. They're already preparing to evacuate by the end of the day. Can't turn a blind eye to this. What? Things have already reached that point? Everything's moving way too fast. I do have an idea, but we're going to need your help. We've got to bring this to an end. Alright then, Micah has told me a lot about you guys. I've thought this for a while now, but you probably people worth trusting. I'll share what we've gathered. Make sure you use it well. Inspector Weiner then proceeds to share the information, combining all the individual pieces, and they get a clearer picture of the situation. However, I also enough something suspicious unfolding in Ulster, something worthy of the word conspiracy. Ah, God, I love our truth. Anyway, the idea that this sort of thing would occur in Ulster is hard to fully wrap my mind around. Weiner did put some potential operations together, but they're not going to make it in time just like we thought. If anyone's going to do something, it'll have to be us. Besides, I don't think this is entirely unrelated to those of us from Falls. It certainly does seem that way. I suppose the ship has already left the harbour. If you need my help, I'll be here. Tilly and I want to help too. I think we can convince the people who live here to go along with our plan. Couldn't imagine anyone better suited for that. Things get a little rough out there, Princess Alphen. At least your safety is the highest priority. I don't know what's going through your mind, but if it results in anything bad coming along, then you can forget it. Yes, that's right. We're helping, and that's that. You wouldn't let us come this far. You'd tell us to stay out of it, would you? Well, I would be more inclined to agree with these two if they were actually playable party members. But you know, there's neither here nor there. It's not like they were totally usable in Cold Steel 2. But regardless, you know, well, I guess I should have known they wouldn't back down after hearing all that. With all of us along for the ride, or spear, walk in the park. Just be careful as possible and stay with the group, no matter what. Yep, you got it. We understand. Let's make sure we're ready before we head out. It's time, everyone. Right, got it. Yeah. All sorts of ways of affirmation. So obviously, once we're ready, we can talk to Tyr. As I noticed, I've got to do my best for everyone's sake. Tyr and I are ready to go when you are. Should we get started? Though I think taking our equipment all the time would be a good move. Well, we'll begin our operation. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I called in some more help just to be safe, but the odds of them getting here in time are about 50-50. We'll just have to proceed as if we're handling this entirely on our own. We have to uncover whatever is going on in Ulster, no matter what. My brother's waiting up on the ship. This is for his sake too. Indeed it is. A short while later, Reen and the others proceed to leave. Pardon me. And the residents start assembling to go and leave. Time came for them to evacuate Targon as the mayor had ordered. Even those residents who had opposed the evacuation made their preparations to leave. With a sad farewell, they left their homes behind. They're even taking the sheep. Finally! It took longer than I thought it would. They were all so stubborn, it was always going to be tough. Oh, Ulster, you're no bustling metropolis, but by adios are you a beautiful town. And how proud I am that Prince Oliver himself spent some of his childhood here. Which is why merely cooperating with conscription is simply not enough. I want our town to make a true contribution to this nation. My good man, it would appear that we can finally get started. And there's a Class & Co fan. Because, of course, Watts has to do stuff. Hey there, Watts. Sorry it took so damn long. I can't believe how stubborn all these townfolk are. It's clear now that getting everyone away from the town first was the only way for this little reforming scheme of yours to go smoothly. Ha! I owe you a great deal of gratitude. Speed is crucial in business. As one person once said on the internet, speed is key. I wonder what they're up to at the moment. Admittedly, I had to use a somewhat unconventional approach. I wouldn't concern yourself with that. All counts as expenses. It is unfortunate that the town had to sustain some minor damage, but it's all for the greater good, I'm sure. I'm still impressed with the scale of it all. Oh, and what was it again? A giant logistics centre? When the plan drew up, I gather it was like an improved version of the logistics storehouse that Class & Co has in the capital. And did you mention that by building it in our suburbs, you'll be able to develop into Rabonia's next big commercial area? The Empire is expanding and there is urgent demand to establish a logistics network, particularly for Jirai and Northumbria. The economic benefits we would gain from an Ulster logistics centre would be unprecedented. We were so kind as to grant permission to open a factory that manufactures military items other than weapons. Haha! Of course! I presume such a factory will employ locals. It's for the country, and also for the benefit of Ulster. It's a perfect plan. I had a hunch this was what was happening. What are you still doing here? Well, I do believe I've seen your faces before. You're in the same class as Hugo, if I'm not mistaken. You just keep popping up where you're not welcome. You really like sticking your neck out. Close & Co's sales manager Watson, Mayor Maffin. Are you aware that this plan of yours is illegal? Can't believe that you used monsters for your own purposes and drove away the residents. This is fraud and intimidation on a wide scale. You've essentially hijacked a town. There's no way of sugarcoating it. What you did is messed up. Can't let this kind of cruelty slide, but there's still time. Please stop this. What does it matter to outsiders like you, We're only thinking of the country and Ulster. How dare you be so impotent? What? Get these people out of my town. Clearing this... words. Cleaning this with wrath up shouldn't be a problem. After all, I've already arranged to sweep away the town. What are a few extra pieces of trash? But what? Haha! Time is short, and we have to begin. Let the great plan begin. Sponsored, of course, by Class & Co. Military monsters and mechanisms. Yay! They'll just go around destroying the town. Maybe we should try stopping this. Wayne saw the sites that Class has been doing some shady deals with Royal Boris. But they're not just using military monsters, they're using air cannons too. There's so many of them. What is all this about? What are these machines doing here? They're going to destroy the town. Stop them. What are you talking about? This is what we agreed. This is a necessary measure we must take in order to build the factory. Wait, the factory was supposed to be built on the outskirts of town. I had the area surveyed and the mountains were going to make development difficult. The locality of the town was perfect. However, it is the most efficient site. This is for the nation. Surely you won't start objecting now of all times. No, but this is... You've been played like a villain. You tricked me! I would have never agreed to this. We've been bamboozled. We've been flummoxed. We've been smackledorfed. Haha! Well, have a nice day, everyone. Things are going to be a little messy here for a while, so I think I'll take my leave. And off he goes. He's running for it. We have to do something about this first. The quick split up to take on the monsters and the mechanisms. Stop! Stop it now! Damn you! Leave our town alone! Look out! See, they have... Well, Elise has her sword. Are you okay? It's dangerous here. Please stand back. Your Highness, Elise. It's not safe for me this close to the battle. No, I intend to fight. Allow me to help. This is the reality of the Great Twilight and the government's schemes. If I don't do whatever I can to save this nation, then I'm not fit to be part of the Imperial family. Your Highness. We can do something about the monsters and the mechanisms, so leave this to us. You need to catch up to odds. For all of Ulster. Got it. Thank you. At least protect Her Highness. If it gets too dangerous, both of you must just run. Got it? Don't worry about us. Be careful, everyone. I just hope my emergency plan makes it in time. Well, while Elise and Elfin deal with the town getting destroyed by mechanisms, we gotta chase afterwards. So, earlier... Not long now, the lodge should be just up ahead. Alma, Ulk, are you doing alright? Oh, yes, thank you. Don't worry about me. I can still walk a little longer. How about I take a short break while we're here? There's no need to hurry, we can take our time. Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, Kai, when are you and Tilly going to tell us what this is all about? Surprised to hear you of all people tell us we should leave town early. Oh, right, about that. Actually, Ween and them were the ones who came up with this whole plan. Oh, really now? You mean those kids who saved the town before? I'll tell you more once we get to the lodge. Well, alright, you must have your reasons for keeping quiet. In any case, the lodge is just a little bit further. I'll take care of any monsters we run into in the meantime, so follow me. Of course. Thank you very much. Come on, Lot, don't dawdle. Right. Huh? Huh? It's not here. The sheep plushie Daddy gave me. No, unless I didn't left it behind somewhere. Oh, damn it. Because a child has to, of course, be like, no, I must go back. We have to deal with that now. That's fun stuff. No. Meanwhile, of course, Wads is fleeing in his fan, because of course he is. Well, now, I'm going to be quite busy with the words. An audible bike. Ah! Just high-speed mode may have gone for the dialogue a little bit too fast. Oh, well. It's you! What are you doing here, Herman? Mr. Watts. Isn't it about time you went straight? You've been ignoring orders from the main office for a while now. On top of that, I hear you've been making illicit deals all over the Empire. How long do you think you could keep this up? So, what happened to that promise of yours? You swore you wouldn't trample over others for business sake. But here we are. I never would have found my calling if it weren't for you. I'm just here to make up for all you did for me. And I decided I'm going to pay you back by stopping you from making this huge mistake. It's over now, Wads. No, this isn't your first offence, but it'll be the last time you try to scam someone like this. The inspector should have already contacted you. They'd like to bring you in for questioning about your recent dealings with the government. Meddling kids. Why don't you all just stop wasting my time? I know I've had my setbacks, but this plan is foolproof. I've run over the mayor, avoided the main office, laid the groundwork with the government, and even called in favours from the IDF. Do you have any idea how long I've waited for all this to come together? Pardon me. Pretty soon, the Ulster Distribution Centre is going to dominate the whole of the northwestern region. Pardon me. Just think about it. If I pull this off, it'll be the biggest score in my entire career. The province I bring in could finally even surpass his Hugo Kleist's. Oh, so that's what this was all about. Profit. If only you'd gone about it differently, that passion could have led you to great things. You've been with Kleist & Co. a long time, ever since it was first founded, right? Were you hoping Hugo would hand over the Kleist more in orders to you? This is my fault, Mr. Watts. If only I paid more attention, I could have stopped you before it came to this. But if words won't work, I'll have to get through to you some other way. Don't you dare try to stop me. It's all about to come together just a little more. It'll be perfect. Perfect, I tell you. Huh? What was that? Oh. What's a child doing here? Looks like the heavens have sent me a little gift. Damn it! Yeah, just pull a gun on a child. That's completely sound. Now, everyone, bear in mind your manners. Just keep quiet and cooperate, and this will all go smoothly. Mr. Wads, let him go now! Now let me be clear. I'm not going to budge even one wedge away from my plan. All I need is a little more time and the proper equipment, and I'll be able to level Ulster to the ground. Not to mention, I still have one last ace up my sleeve. Ah, yeah, more of them. Alright, now time to take out the trash. Gaspar Gerard, you really brought all the Boris Acanisms out here? That's enough. Stop this right now, Mr. Watts. Great Twilight has gone to him. That settles it. We have to finish this ourselves. First, we'll take these things down. Everybody ready? Yeah, understood. Let's get the hostage and restrain Watts.
This one might be worth my time.
Time for us to fight another one of these fuckers. And they are kind of just separate versions from other forms we have already fought.
None of my watch. It's my turn. Yeah! It's my turn.
I want to...
Light the way.
What do I do?
It's my turn.
Alright, I want to follow him.
Take infernal power. My turn. Now, here's dessert.
That's what you get for being
My
careless.
duty calls. Strike!
You're wide open. Moving out. Time to kick things up. My turn.
Oh, Sirwas. Lovely stuff.
Moving out.
Actually, I should have checked. Is that what I would have... Oh, I used the wrong heart.
Arcus,
There
act up.
it is. Oh, it's probably EP.
Crimson
Here
slash.
I go.
I didn't even do it. I could have. Oh well.
You're wide open. Sure.
There we go.
We're low on time. Let's move. All right.
Wing to
Got it.
130, which gives Summon Falmar 2. Summon Falmar, but now it's better. No! You destroyed them already? This is ridiculous. But you're weak from that fight. I'll just use the other one and... Not so fast! Estelle and Joshua to the rescue. What? You took out in one blow! Oh, and Kai using arts. Alright, it's time, you two. Perfect timing, Kai. Now just leave the rest to us. And Wayne and Toval are also here. What? Quick, get with us. Tilia! Looks like the tables have turned. Phew, things are getting pretty dicey there, but I guess we made it in the nick of time. We're from the Bracer Guild. Can anyone bring us up to speed? I'm only sorry we couldn't get here sooner. Oh, everything worked out perfectly. I'm glad I called you guys. I never thought things would get this crazy. Thank goodness, we were worried sick when you disappeared, lot. It all happened so fast. I'm sorry I ran off, Tilia. Kai, you pitched in pretty well with the rescue yourselves. Haha! I think the credit goes to Estelle and the others for charging in right when things took a turn for the worse. I'm just relieved things turned out the way they did. Bracers? You've got to be kidding me! Wanted criminals, guild dogs? When is it going to end? And you're going to make an enemy of Price & Co? Of the government? Oh, we're already enemies with the government. Still haven't given up? Tough nut to crack, huh? I don't think you fully understand the position you're in. What? According to Toval, the main office of Price & Co has denied all responsibility for the things you've done. You've been suspended from duty several times and you're on your last warning now. That info technically isn't meant to leave the company, but push really came to shove. I heard about it from Rainer. Your unethical fixation on success is in direct opposition to the main office's wishes. Doesn't it seem a bit uncouth of you to invoke Price & Co.'s Mr. Three-Piece suit, considering their feeling towards you and all? Throwing it around like that could land you in some trouble. I couldn't agree more. You have no right to utter that name, Wads. The same goes for your so-called connections with the government. Enter an airship. Ah, he's finally here. And there's the last trouble we called in. That ship. Sir! Hello, Hugo. Oh, I'm Becky. Hey there, everyone. Sorry it took us so long. Finding Hugo and bringing him here took a wee bit longer than expected. Well, Mr. Managing Director, seems like things have taken a real spiral. Any plans on how to handle it? Oh, I'll put an end to this, alright. It's my duty, after all. Wait, what ye... Sir, I apologise for how this must look. These ruffians have thrown a wrench in the works. There's only a temporary setback, I assure you. What? Let's cut to the chase. What exactly are you doing here? Sir, do you have any idea of the trouble you are in? As in, scamming people out of their homes wasn't bad enough. You even took a child hostage. I've told you time and time again, I won't accept such unconscionable methods of business, yet you continue to disregard my orders. Sir, I don't understand. Who cares about the past? Don't you see what's at stake here? I found a more efficient way to boost our profits. Why should anything else matter? That's what doing business is all about, right? You'll never make it in this industry if you let yourself worry over matters of petty morality. Come on, Wads. It's like speaking to a brick wall with you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is capitalism for you. Because it's taken deep root inside him. It must have honed in on his fixation with profit and drove him out of control. Or maybe it's more his obsession with surpassing you that's gotten him this far out of line. Surpassing me? Why should that matter so much? You still don't understand. I've been with Kleist since the very beginning. I watched it grow from a tiny company into the nationwide juggernaut it is today. Do you have any idea what it's like for me, seeing you take over and call me incompetent? Third rate? If I can raise our profits more than you, then perhaps, finally, you'll recognize me for the businessman I truly am. Hugo. Hugo's always viewed things so logically, but a situation like this really requires an emotional touch. What? You've been a loyal employee of my company for many years. In just the past month, your efforts have raised our profit margin by 10%. I'll admit the results you've achieved have been impressive. But your criminal activity, rejection of our trading policies, and utter refusal to follow orders are not something I can overlook. Effective immediately, I'm relieving you of your position as sales manager and placing you on indefinite suspension. What? No, it can't be. After all I've done. Do you not know what I've sacrificed for this company? Watts just starts becoming Green Goblin. Everyone, I'm truly sorry for the trouble Watts has caused. I take full responsibility. I should have paid more attention to what was going on in my own company. I promise I will compensate anyone who was affected by my employees' unlawful activities. Now Herman. Yes sir. Attend to Watts. Looks like he's taking a few bumps. See to it that he gets some medical treatment. Yes sir, of course. Well, I must be on my way. Hold up, Hugo. One more question before you go. What are you planning on doing from here on out? The Watts one may be sold, but what about the future? You knew that the government was planning, but you still got into bed with them. I know that wasn't purely a business decision, but all of that's happened here, so that's where it got you. You claim you've got... why does Becky have to take responsibility, but what does that mean? You're stepping down as managing director? I told you already, didn't I? I'm going to settle things. As far as blowing off this content before too long, I've done that for 2 years now. That's why I've allied myself with the government, to give Kleist its best chance of surviving. But I see now that I made the wrong judgment. It's only natural I should resign. Here we go. Jeez, none of that pish. What do you think that's going to accomplish? What? She's got a point here, Hugo. You know we're trying to put an end to the Great Twilight, right? Your government connections can make you a valuable ally to that cause. What do you say? For all time's sake? I don't know. The way I see it, the important thing here is an obligation. It's what you truly want to make happen. Not that it's any of my business. Estelle is just now going to talk here. Not for anybody myself, so I don't know what all this must be like for you. But all of us have gotten this far by following our own convictions, by doing what we believe is right. Same probably goes for Wien in Class 7, so why should it be any different for you? Estelle truly is best Estelle. Haha, yeah, that's a pretty good way of summing up why we're all here. We wouldn't have trudged all the way to West Urbonia if we didn't believe in what we were doing. In the end, the decision is yours to make. Try to be honest with yourself and see how things go from there. What do I really want? For crying out loud, you know what you want, you just cannot admit it because of that stubborn pride of yours. You know there's a way both Forza and Kleist can come out of this still standing, so wrap your ringing and snap to it. If you go wrong again, I'll be here to set you right. Becky. Me. Go wrong. You better not expect I make any sort of mistake like that twice. I'll be forward from here on my way, I'll ensure the future of the company unfolds without so much as relying on the government. Heh, well said, if anyone can do that, it's you. Alright, all the same, it's good to have you back on our side, Hugo. I'm sure the others will be glad to hear it too. We should head back and spread the news to the courageous, don't you think, guys? Yeah! Huh? Well, I'm so glad that's over. To say that again, my heart's still beating crazy fast. So a few things need to clear up, but at least the worst is behind us. It's all thanks to them 4 kids. For those 4 kids still got it in them, don't they? Indeed they do, Toval. Only afterwards, the 3rd Armoured Division arrived to take control of the scene, because, yeah, things did occur. I also sustained considerable damage, however, was swiftly restored with compensation from Kleist & Co. Yay! And the residents rejoiced as they returned to the town. And Thomas reunited with old friends. Yeah! No, the sheep plushie! No, it's gone forever. Oh, never mind, Hugo found it. Certainly not everything was resolved that day. But at least this was the end of the incident that engulfed Ulster. You're all going now, aren't you? I'm afraid we can't stay any longer. Yeah, I figured. I want to thank you guys again for everything you did. Right, you got my thanks too. I knew asking you guys to look into this was the right call. Well, it wasn't just us, we had a lot of help on this one. Well, we had some assistance in clearing out the remaining mechanisms too. We only clobbered a few of them. You two pretty much had things handled on your own. So thanks to you guys' hard work, that Ulster was saved. You were first on the scene and you busted that conspiracy wide open. Yeah, if you hadn't got here when you did, it might have been too late. Oh, thank you for saying so, teehee. But I think if I hear any more praise, I'll turn red from head to toe. Honestly though, I'm sure my father and brother will be able to breathe a sigh of relief now. I don't doubt it. If you have the chance, please tell your father that I hope for his swift recovery. I don't know why I was trying to say that wrong. Thank you. I'll let him know. What are they talking about? I think I may have an idea. That'll be our little secret, okay? Things are going to get way tougher from here. We all got to stay on our toes. For now, us braces are going to keep on bracing. Hope you guys can keep up. Don't have a choice, really. Can't take the trip now, can we? Yeah, come back anytime. Just be careful out there. Things might be a bit tough for the town for a bit. If there's anything we can do to help, just let us know. We'll come back to see you again. Stay safe. And Ulster assistance has been done. And we've got AP2 and a Holy Bell. And 8,000 mirror and the Force Unity rating increasing. And Wayner has finally arrived. I jumped into my car as soon as I heard about this. I still didn't make it in time. But it looks like you guys all handled everything just fine without me, at least. Thankfully, yes, it's good to see you again, Inspector Wayner. We had a little trouble along the way, but we managed to throw a wrench into their plans. To think that the government and the idea for colluding to take over Ulster, and that they nearly succeeded. It's probably something that could only have happened because of the state the world's in. This is exactly the sort of thing the government accountability inspectorate exists to stop. Thanks for the help, guys. Well, we should be the ones thanking you. If we hadn't gotten word from you when we did, Wads would probably gone away scot-free. I'm glad to hear that. It really makes my job feel worthwhile. So long as we don't give up, we can expose any corruption in the government. I'll keep at it and help make everybody a better place to live for everyone. Good on you, Raina. Good on you. Well, that's that. So I'm going to just now heal up in the Courageous. And we've got bonding events to do, as we've done all the side things. So yes, one more time, bath scene, blah 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 blah. So we have about 5-6 bonding points to use on
This is nice.
a bunch of bonding events. Right, with that sorted out, yeah, we've got I can see on my screen, we've got 6 bond points and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people to do bond events with. So 2 people will have to go without being bonded with. I'm just trying to think which 2 I'm going to leave out. Oh, pardon me. Let's do Doodly. Let's do Doodlies. Okay, other side of the table. Those enhanced Jaegers. Proving one's physical ability with hypnosis is absolutely absurd. Quite honestly, they're a disgrace. Pardon me, to Ouroboros. They ought to hold themselves to the highest standards, like my lord. My lord, I'll be there soon. Doodly. Oh, you're performing weapon maintenance, Doodly. Naturally, my lord is waiting at the shrine after all. Aeneas and Danae as well, surely. But no one asked you to babysit me, Schwarzer. Focus on taking care of yourself first. Now that I think about it, the shop should be done polishing what I left there. But the time to use it hasn't come yet. For now, I need to keep my focus on what's directly in front of me. Looks like Doodly left something pretty important at the shop. Well, let's hang out with Doodly. If you're not opposed to it, do you want to go get that back now, Doodly? But what? It's fine. It's something that needs to be taken off immediately anyway. But it's important to you, right? If leaving it for later will bother you, then it's probably better to take care of it before we face off against the Still Maiden. You're as nosy as ever, Schwarzer. But you're probably right in this instance. Okay, I'll take you up on this offer then. This one time. Afterward, they visited the workshop in orders to pick up the important object that Doodly had entrusted to Strauss. aka, we're back in orders. This is your armour and even your helmet too. You had some work done on them. Yes, there were some minor scuffs that was starting to stand out. I had heard talk of a skilled artisan working here in order, so I decided to take a chance and ask for them to mend it. This isn't the usual sort of work I have expected to do when I first began operating here, but your request was so earnest, it gave me more than enough inspiration to take the job and give it my full attention. Good on you, Strauss. Much appreciated. Such a beautiful shine. This level of technical ability is exactly what I expect from an artisan favoured by the Dukes. With this, I'm one step closer to fulfilling my oath. Doodly. Huh. No idea what that's about, but if I may offer my thoughts, you don't appear fully prepared to me. Huh? Decades of working as a glass artisan comes with its perks. I can tell when someone's heart is clouded, shall we say. I've polished up your helmet and armor back to their original luster. Now you have to make sure that your spirit matches. Oh. I see. Thank you for your services. And she ran off. Perhaps I've gone and won my mouth. Oh, don't worry about it. Thank you again. We Inspector Dooley was standing stock still outside the workshop. If I had heard to the harbour district, suggesting they make use of their time in order to go look at the sea. Behold! A large body of water once we're done with this loading screen because it's in a different area to where Strasser's Orbital factory is. Ah, the sea. Have you been waiting long, Duverly? Duverly. Ice cream. Ah! That's cold! What do you think you're doing and what is that? Haha, sorry, it's gelato. Oh, my bad, it's gelato, not ice cream. I'm an uncultured swine today, I would appear. Found a great place for it last time I was here on field exercises. Thanks, Emilium, for doing what you did in Cold Steel 3. When some really hits the spot on a hot day like this. Honestly, I can't believe you. We've got an important battle coming up. Can't you be a little more serious? Haha! This is just how I am. I think it's fine for you to just be yourself too. Be myself? To tell the truth, I've always been a little envious of you. Even when you were with the society, there was something very earnest about you. And even now that you're with us, your swordsmanship is still just as confident as it's ever been. Can't help but admire that. I feel like ever since I was a kid, all I've ever done is doubt myself. I can see why Raven Road would make you the leader of the Starwitter. Sure, sir. Don't worry, you'll get through to her, I'm sure of it. We've already seen through to her true intentions, right? Perhaps. Then all that's left is for us to give it our all. I hope I'll get to see you in your armor again sometime soon. What? Blasto! Why do you have to ruin the mood? I think I'm starting to see things more clearly now, though. Maybe the real reason I chose to ally with him is... You okay, Duverly? I'm fine. It's none of your business. No, Duverly! Get away from him! He's gonna pull you into the vortex. Thankfully, Eventide does not give us that option. Actually, you know what? I say that, yet I would prefer that over any of New Class 7 and Elise. Just hands down. Come on, let's finish the gel before it melts and get back. Loitering around aimlessly like this is unbecoming of one who is known as the Swift. Haha! Sure, let's get going. Wayne and Duverly enjoy the view of the ocean and the delicious gelato for a little longer. Then they head back to Rages 2 afterward, ready to face whatever laid ahead. And our bond with Duverly has strengthened to 3.5 stars. Right, time for us to determine where we... Well, everyone else is on the 3rd floor, so we'll just mosey on to the 4th floor now for this bit. Well, the 2nd floor actually for now. Yuna! What is Yuna up to? Okay, I've tightened the strings and replaced the grip. Those balls won't know what fact them. Yuna, isn't that one of the tennis club rackets? Yeah, Ada and the others swiped it from the academy for me. Even though they were in hiding, they took the time to send it over. I was thinking that maybe we could put up a net in the training hall and hold some practice matches, you know? Working your sweat might help us get our heads together before we leave for crossbell. I see. I'm proud of you for taking the initiative like this. And here I was thinking that she'd be a nervous wreck. Yuna Fuss's inner saboteur, score 15 love. Tennis lingo. You know, you should stop by and check it out if you have a second, Shota. It really helped me strengthen my resolve, let's say. Okay, don't really know what that means, but if Yuna finds it helpful, time to spend time with her then. Yuna, if we're going to face off, then shouldn't we go somewhere a little nicer than a training hall? You know, I bet security at the branch campus is pretty lights right now. Oh, probably is, isn't it? Alright, let's do that. Prepare for a beat down. Yuna's going to beat us down. Gonna beat you down. Why am I thinking of random episodes of Funhouse's demo disc series? Shame Funhouse died of death. But hey, that's what happens when Rooster Teeth's whole died. Wayne got in touch with Jessica and Louise and headed to Leeds. While his friends were collecting intel, he received permission to practice drills at the branch campus. AKA tennis, 40 love. Yuna is winning really easily. No more. I can't move. Alright, let's keep it up. More tennis stuff. Game set. Yuna wins. Great work, Yuna. Haha. Not bad if I do say so myself. That was a good match. Yuna is up by 2, Jessica is up by 1, and Louise is down by 2. Oh, Louise, gotta work better. Wanted to get at least one win. Just what I expected, Yuna. You didn't give away anything. I've tried picturing this in my mind a bunch. You two didn't make it easy for me, though. I think it's important to do your best, even if you can't win. Yeah, sportsmanship. Do you have any regrets? This was enough for us, but Yuna might want to play more matches. We'll join the others. You two stay here and enjoy yourselves. And off they go. Huh? Both of you? Thanks, guys. Instructor, can you play one last match with me? Me? I've read the rules, but I'm a total beginner. Oh, I'm sure you'll pick it up. With your physical abilities and that intuition, I think we're pretty evenly matched. But, if I win, can I ask a favour? Sure. But if we're doing this, I'm not going to hold back. Go ahead and give me everything you've got. Right. And so they start their practice match. They both threw everything they had into it. The ball went back and forth as the match went on until the victor won with one final smash shot. Take this! Ah. I did it! I did it! I beat Ween Shorter in a game. Yuna! Haha. Got me. Good luck. Hehe. Sorry, I got a little carried away. But I really wanted to ask you to do something for me. I want to tell you something, and I don't want you to say anything until I finished. Of course, I can do that.
I like you, Instructor.
Hey, first lines. Woo.
I didn't even realize it at first. But I think I've felt this way for a while now.
No! All my fanfiction of Unirex card that I wrote between Cold Steel 3 and 4's releases. It's all going to be in the fire now. No. I'm joking. I haven't written any fanfiction.
Ever since that day in Crossbell. The day you saved me.
Gosh darn hero that Ween is. Yuna. Hey, I said you couldn't talk until I'm done, remember? You're my instructor and I'm your student, so I definitely don't expect you to answer right away. But can you at least just think about what I've said? And Yuna's off. Alright, well I was going to say when you're asking so earnestly. My position, the world, the curse I bear. There's so much I have to think about if I'm to know how to respond to her feelings. After meeting up with the other members of the team, Reed and Yuna returned to the Courageous. And our bond with Yuna has increased, getting us our second heart and also Yuna's tennis wear if you want her to wear that outfit in the gameplay of the game that we're playing. Anyways, everyone else is now on floor 2, except for hang on, Crow's not. Alright, well, I guess I'll funnel everyone into the same floor. Means I'm gonna need to go and do Crow now. Right, when I phrase it like that, what time is it? 7 past 11. Then no one's probably up. Or they're gone now, at this point I would have assumed. Well, I've got everything I need, plus help with setting it all up. It all seems to be in order, so what say we head over once we have some spare time. Leave it to me. Crow or Dean, to you going somewhere? Yeah, it's just a little thing I need to take care of. Something I want to handle before the next rivalry. Something to take care of, huh? I mean, it's not the biggest thing in the world, man. Just some personal business. We're all trying to put things in order by the next rivalry, so you gotta make sure that you're all prepared too, right? But if you're heading down to take care of anything, just let me know, okay? What kind of business do you have to take care of? I have to admit, I'm curious. So of course we're going to be all nosy and be like, so what is it then? Mind if I go with you, Crow? We're going to be out there fighting together, so I wanted to make sure you're firing on all cylinders. Ween. Keep in mind, it's not the fun kind of errand. Might be a good opportunity though. I know they've been on your mind after all. Who? Well, you'll figure out soon enough. Alright, hurry up and get ready then. I'll be waiting here. Once Ween got himself sorted out, because you never know when you might need to piss. Once Ween was ready, they set off from the Courageous 2 with the 2 defined knights. Crow needed to visit a handful of different regions. For the first stop, they found themselves at a familiar place. Behold, a church, specifically the one in St. Hark. What does he need to do here? There she is, just like I heard. Sorry, but can you wait a bit? Adios. Please find a way to forgive my grandson, Michael. It doesn't absolve his crime, but he was truly concerned for this country. I just pray he can rest in peace. I pray for the same. Huh? What was that? Ah! These are his... Michael! Michael! Is it okay to just hand those over? I'm in no position to ask for her forgiveness. So, on to the next. Michael. So yes, obviously this Bond event is Crow getting all his affairs in order because his time being alive is slowly dissipating. Damn fools, the lot of them, getting into this whole war, Red Constellation, Nihog, and even those leftovers from the Northern Jaegers. What a mess. If only the boss and everyone could have. Sorry I couldn't get revenge for all of you. Huh? But it's good you survived at least. Take care of yourself, yeah? That's what he would have wanted. Vulcan, this is the boss's tag! Hey, you! Right then, just gotta wait for someone to get in touch now. Sure. Pieced it together now. Fine, this is about them, isn't it? Indeed it is. It is to do with his Imperial Liberation Front members and all that, so, you know. And while they returned, they also got a call. Ho-ho. George! Hey, Ween, despite to see you again so soon. Crow reached out to me earlier and asked if I could help him out. But I think you're still using your old number. So, does this mean you found her? Yep, you're gonna have to make do with a voice call though. Here, I'll patch you through. No fussing. Hello, can you hear me alright? It's her! Good to hear from you again, I mean Scarlet. Same here, see? The Crow, sorry. Still getting used to that. Never before we get a chance to speak again. As for Rian, I guess we haven't spoken in a while either. Not since Briarheart. See, Cold Still too. I'm glad you're alright. Though I thought you'd still be locked up somewhere in prison. Heh, what can I say? This is business as usual for me. Pardon me. Right now, I'm operating outside the Empire, on board a Makaba. A Makaba? Does that mean you're with the Grolls with her? Apparently, Eustace flexed his influence to have her released into protective custody. Touch took her past as a scribe into account and allowed her to work as a kind of penance for her role in the Civil War. Wow, Eustace really came through. Yeah, good old Albuera. Woo. Huh, can't imagine it's all footsies and tea parties though, what with you being a former terrorist and all. Yeah, it was pretty tough at first, I admit, but things are better now. Father Wazzy and that bold knight of his are actually pretty reasonable when you sit down and talk to them. And she's with Wazzy, so that's all. So that means it's, since we know how Wazzy is, thank you assure, she's in safe hands. Some of the recruits here joined up around the same time with me, and there are interesting people here, so I'm not bored at all. That's great. I'm glad to know you're doing alright. I won't pretend I wasn't a little discouraged when I found out Osborne had survived, but I was able to get past that and find a new path forward, thanks to all of you. You have my gratitude. Right. Crow, I've heard all about what you've been doing. Let's both do our best, not for revenge, but for them, and for the world too. Of course, let's do this thing right. So those people who visited back there, were they really related to the members of the ILF? Yeah, I've been thinking about this, making this little trip ever since I got my memories back. It's the least I can do to make it up to the powers who went to Gehenna with me. I managed to find some people who knew Vulcan and Gideon, so I just decided to go forward with it. I see. I gotta say, was surprised to hear Scarlet decided to go back to the church. No kidding, I'm sure she had her reasons though. Well, in any case, it feels good to tie up these loose ends. Now, once my overtime's all used up, I can go without any regrets. Crow. No, the future's not decided just yet. For all we know, you might just end up with more time than you bargained for. And the potential is always there. They're back! Ween! Crow! Sheesh! Where exactly did you two wander off to? Toa. Angelica. Even for us, there's always somewhere to return to, and someone waiting there. So for everyone's sake, those we've lost, and those who are still with us, we have to see this through to the end, and make it back alive, no matter what. I guess you're right. But first things first, we gotta kick some ass in this next rivalry. I'll be counting on you, partner. Right. Friendship. I love it. Afterwards, then, they were met by Toa and Angelica and made it back safely to the Grages. Once the Rhinites were on board, they set off to continue their missions. And our Bond of Crow has reached 5 stars. Yeah. Well, I know, so there's a note, but we don't really care about those. Anywho's, now they are all on the same... Oh, right, this is storage, not an elevator. My bad. Right, now they are all on the second floor, so... right, okay, so we've got... 4? 3. We've only got 3. We've got 3 bomb points, and there's 5 of them here. Right, to the rear deck. We're hanging out with Vash now. And then we'll be on the deck, so maybe your team are done. Man, you're always asking for something. I don't know what's on your plate, but I'm pretty busy with my own shit here. Alright, well, I'll let you know. Peace. Ash, who was that? Well, the visit 4's biggest busybody. Wait, eavesdrop on me. It's nothing. A bad influence from back home hit me up, that's all. Bad influence? Come again? Yeah, you met him once, but he's not the kind of guy with a goody two-shoes like you would cozy up with. Name's Brad. He's a real shit stirrer. Oh, especially with the name Brad. Brad is a terrible name. Ugh. Oh wait, I think I... yep, that kid. Yeah, I know who you mean. That friend of yours from Raquel. Wait, once I've seen before? However, he was when I tried to sell you out to that installment when you stuck at the sea, right? Yeah, I guess he wrangled together my old Fafnir base from during the Civil War. Now they're back in operation and up to their old tricks. Though it looks like they're sticking with low-level crap, like extortion and brawling, nothing the IDF give two shits about. When we were doing the foot exercises before, I ended up giving him my contact info, and now he says he has something to discuss with me, whatever the hell that means. That is a little concerning, I have to say. He must have his reasons for contacting you like this, though, right? To be perfectly honest, given everything that's going down, I really don't have time to be dicking around with that bastard. We'll focus on our own problems, and you focus on yours. Ash. No, if it's gonna be bugging you anyway, why not see what he has to say? You must at least have an inkling as to why he wants to talk to you, right? Well, yeah, if I consider the circumstances surrounding the guy. Still though, even more reason to tie up loose ends now, right? Make sure you don't regret it down the line. I'll be there alongside you, of course, as your instructor and as a fellow member of Class 7. Man, Teach, you just love nosing in on people's dramas, don't you? I get what you're saying though, can't really move forward when you're knee deep in yesterday's bullshit. Alright, bring out Fan Marshals. I want to settle this. You got it, Ash. We were just in Raquel. We could have dealt with this while we were dealing with Crow stuff. Anyway, Ash called Brad back to talk. They met at Draken's in Raquel, and Brad told Ash everything. Ash! I'm glad you're here, and you too, Instructor. Just thought I'd drop by. You got some nerve calling me up after bringing back Fafnir and trying to sell me out. I feel so bad about that. It's like I was possessed or something. I couldn't think of anyone else who could help with this. Please help me. I don't know what to do. Seems like things are pretty serious. Alright, we'll hear you out. So you and your friends committed blackmail and other misdemeanors. And the Shadows was your informant Miguel. Yeah, that's basically it. That fucking guy. At first he was just doing stuff like showing us the perfect places to extort people. But then he made me do all sorts of stuff because I owed him or something. Had to bring some product from orders without the Imperial Defense Force busting me. Ugh, pardon me. You mean, sounds pretty sketchy. Ooh, hard drugs. Best kind of drugs. That's a lie, don't do drugs. Yeah, recently he's been asking for some pretty major stuff. To top it all off, we almost got dragged into some shady business of his not too long ago. If this keeps going on, we're seriously going to end up at a point no return. Okay, I get it. So he had you move some product, huh? Ash? It's nothing, alright. Long story short, you realise the area waste because you're in way over your head and you're scared. Now you know how stupid you were to bring Fafnir back and do whatever the hell you want right before the war, huh? So what? Is there something wrong with me realising that? It's just, you went off to join that military academy and then I heard you shot the Emperor of all people. So when this old dude told me I could be top dog around here, I thought, yeah, why not? It looks like the curse worked its way in with all that emotional turmoil. Yeah, I got it. I'm the reason why. Probably for that more one too. In that case, I got to set things straight, right? Ash, are you okay? Yeah, you look like you're back to normal. Well, back to being a goofball. Don't worry about it. Leave the rest of me, bud. I'll talk it over with the old man. There was some stuff I want to ask him myself anyway. You do? Anyway, we'll have you be of use here, got it? Let's go look for some clues. Wynn and Ash then begin asking around about Miguel. The rumours they heard pointed him to being somewhere outside town with a new shipment of goods, and they eventually track him down. This could easily have been a side quest, but thankfully isn't. Alright, this should be enough. Raquel's punks aren't going to use more than this by the time I move on. One last trip back to town should do it. Oh, and where are you planning on skirting off to next? What the? Ash! And the Ashen Chevalier? How's it hanging, Miguel? Been a while since I went to clean my apartment and ended up bumping into your ugly mug. Heard you've been helping out Brad and the others. Hello, Miguel. Haven't seen you since our old field exercises. How you realise I'm not going to let you get away with anything that might put young people in danger. Now we'd like you to tell us about whatever it is you brought here from Ordis. I don't know what Brad's been telling you, but you got me all wrong. I seek out young people with potential and teach them the value of hard work. That's all. Shipping these things is just another aspect of that. A gun! So this is your new product, huh? It's an RF model, I'm guessing. And more in the container? That's right. Got Tantax in the military who helped me build up a decent stash, little by little. I mean, no one knows for sure what's going to happen to the world after this war starts, right? You gotta be prepared. Savvy folk from all over the continent are already putting together hidden weapon caches. The way I see it, I can make a fortune supplying them with the kind of high quality arms they'll be needing. That's really low. What, so you're a war profiteer now? It's a pretty drastic change from when you only dealt with information. Not to mention how fast you got these weapons together all on your own. I bet that wouldn't be possible without the right connections and know-how. Aren't you telling us? Now that you mention it, something does seem off. It's simple, really. I wasn't always in the format, until a little more than 10 years ago I was a merchant working a different kind of market. Some of the secret supply routes I learned about back then are coming in handy now, that's all. Now I'm done talking, you gonna let me through or what? Can't keep my customers waiting. What is it, Ash? Hey, don't go making any sudden moves. Then Miguel, I don't give a rat's ass where you go next. There's one thing I've got to ask you first. Thought we were done here. Was it you? Were you the one who got me out of Hamel? Hey, where's this coming from? Ash, do you mean? Yeah, I've been thinking about it ever since we found Mum's diary. 14 years ago, a merchant helped me escape from Hamel and into Raquel. But what you just said now, that you were a merchant more than 10 years ago, well, things just clicked. Ah, now I see. How long have we known each other, Miguel? From my first days in Raquel, from when I got adopted, since I could barely remember, basically. You were involved with all that, weren't you? I mean, you weren't exactly a good influence, you even sold me out to the Jaegers at one time. I always thought you were one of the most deadbeat pieces of crap around, but you still showed up at Mum's funeral and made a donation. That just felt so out of place for a small-time crook like you. Figured you must have had some ulterior motive. But looking at it now, I can't help but wonder if you felt some kind of obligation toward me. If I got it wrong, go ahead and set me straight. When did you get so sharp, kid? I wanted to take this to the grave, but I guess my secret's out. It's true then. Every word. 14 years ago I was peddling my wares out by Palm. If I hadn't stepped out for a smoke I might have never met you. Whoa, take it easy, kid. What are you doing out on the road by yourself? Was that a gunshot? The hell's going on? This can't be good. Come on, kid, let's get you out of here. I grabbed you and put you on the first train I could find. But you wouldn't say a damn word to me, even after we got to Raquel. Didn't know what to make of it. Thought maybe you'd be mixed up in some bad business, and then the soldiers came for me. Don't know how they found out, but they knew I helped you get away. Forget about everything that happened that night and ditch the kid. You'll be helping secure the future of the Empire. It's in your best interest to comply. Pay whatever you want. Not a bad deal, huh? A deal, huh? Sounds more like a threat. That must have been part of the cover-up of Hamel that Osborne spearheaded. I hate to sound heartless, but I was eager for any excuse to get rid of you. So I took that mirror and gave it to one of the hostesses at my favourite club. I know she wouldn't put you out on the street. She was quite the woman, taking in a kid she knew next to nothing about and raising you as her own. You're telling me. So you see, I didn't really do anything that bad. I got you away from Hamel in one piece and even set you up with a new family. Was it so much for me to collect a little compensation in return? Yeah, that's all there is to it. Traumatized you and go on with my life. Our past doesn't mean shit to me. Right now you're nothing but some punk who's standing in the way of me and my business. Ooh, the cars. Ah, so damn it. Why can't I pull the trigger? You're a traitor, a criminal. You shot the Emperor for crying out loud. No one's gonna miss you. I took the damn money. I washed my hands of you. You're nothing to me. Nothing! So why can't I? So that's it. Guess that explains the sudden shift in your business model. I know you're not going to admit it, but when you took that deal, it messed you up on the inside. You knew it was wrong and you've been carrying that guilt with you ever since. That's what let the curse worm its way into your heart and turn you into a real crook. Ah. The hell you're talking about? Don't act like you know me. If I'm wrong, then why do you look like you're in so much pain? Sweating all over your face, moron. You've been running from your sins all this time, but you can't let go. Ash. To be honest, I really don't give a shit how far you fall. But there's something you should know. Well, up until she passed, Mum was still smiling. She said it was a blessing having me in her life. Go figure, right? She also told me she wished she could thank the guy who brought us together. And I feel the same. I'll be here right now if it weren't for you. I wouldn't change a thing about the time I had with my mum. Well, it might have been nice if she'd been a bad cook, but you can't win them all. As far as I'm concerned, my home town isn't Hamel. It's Raquel, the town you brought me to. One of these days, I'll find a way to pay you back for everything you've done for me. Don't forget joining the academy or trying to find out about my past. That was my own choice. Because of that, I got to meet Kurt, Fiddy, Bunny, Phony Locks. They're not a bad bunch. Hell, even some of the instructors are okay, I guess. I love how the only one he actually named properly is Kurt. So is he just that bland that there's just nothing to refer to him as? Huh. So I think I got to at least say thank you. Not just for me, but for Mum too. The curse, it's... For a kid who wouldn't talk at first, you sure grew up to have quite a mouth on you. Look at me getting all sentimental. I feel like such a chump. But hey, all this goes as far as you getting me off the streets. Huh? Leading Bud astray and selling me out during the field exercises? Now that's a different story. I think got a little debt to be paid. You feel me? Bad punch. Yeah. Oh, straighten his shit out. Man, that felt good. You're enjoying this a little too much. I hope this did you some good, Ash. Though now free from the curse, Miguel and Bryce still had plenty of crimes to answer for. After turning them over to the authorities, Wayne summons Farmer, and they returned to the Courageous. You had me worried there for a minute. Glad it all worked out. Trust me, I'm just as surprised to find out Miguel's the guy I owe my life to. At least now I can feel like I can let the past go. Well, that's good for you. I am happy for you. Right, enough savvy shit. Let's get back to the others. Fair enough, Ash. Fair enough. And our bond with Ash strengthens to a 5-star bonding level. Alright, now to the other side of the deck, where Altina is. Altina, who are you talking to? Everyone's just taking phone calls today. Oh, and Tatooine, actually, perfect timing. Would you mind giving this a listen, Wayne? Hello, George. Thank you for your help earlier. No problem. Sounds like we were able to have a good chat with Scarlet. I wonder if this dialogue would be different if we, did it the other way around. Oh well. Thanks again for keeping an eye on Quo for me. No, I didn't do much, really. So, did you happen to have any information concerning the workshop? Yeah, I actually have something I'd like to get old Tina's confirmation on. Figured I'd get in touch with her via the Courageous. Something you want confirmation on? Headquarters for the Black Workshop is located at the base of the Greybourne Mountains. However, it appears to have been abandoned at some point. It is completely deserted now. What? You mean the place where I was held captive? The very same. Not only is outbreak gone, but he took enormous stores of research. They have an experimental cyber soul axe with him. When I checked around this time yesterday, it had already been wiped clean. I had no idea they were planning anything like that. Maybe I simply wasn't trusted with the information. I was hoping I could get your thoughts on this, Altina, seeing as that's where you're originally from. Wish I had something useful to share. Unfortunately, my hazy at that time is still a bit hazy. However, I think this might actually prove to be a good opportunity for us. How so? I'm trying to track them down now, so I can't really help directly, but if you're interested, you should have enough time to investigate the workshop site before we need to head to the next shrine. Gotcha. Well, it definitely could be a good chance to find out some new information, though the probability of finding anything conclusive there is likely close to nil. Still, I don't think it would be an entirely fruitless endeavour. There could be intel on the cyber soldiers, S-weapons, the combat shells, and homunculi like me and Million. Altino, I've secured alternative infiltration route. I know it's asking a lot for you to trust me, given the mess I've made of things. If you do decide to do this though, please contact me for Altina. Yeah, you bet. I'll be making preparations just in case. Which means we now have to then talk again. The Black Workshop is completely decided. We don't know why, but this could be our chance to investigate it. There could be intel on the cyber soldier. Oh yeah, she's had this stuff already. Well, it's understandable that it would be on her mind. It might be completely decided, but it is the Gnome's headquarters, so I think we're going to need some help. Should I get in contact with George and investigate? Oh, of course we shall. The Black Workshop. We need to consider the risks, but there's a lot we could potentially gain by checking it out. Let's fill everyone in first and then get in contact with George. Understood. I'll tell everyone right away. Ugh. We briefed those on board about the situation and received approval for the plan to investigate the Black Workshop. As a precaution, the small team tasked with infiltrating the facility was to be supported by the Courageous too. Altina and Crow contacted George and he headed to the workshop using a teleportation gate that he had secret access to. Welcome back to the Black Workshop. Some people enter. So this is the Black Workshop. It used to be Gnome's HQ, huh? They might still be using it in some capacity, you never know. Angelica, do you remember the last time we were here? Clear as day. The Master didn't mess with my memories from that time. You guys had to take on the Chancellor, the Still Maiden, and the Blazing Demon all at once. It was crazy. And how the fuck did no one die? But now all is still and quiet. Frankly, it's unsettling. No soul in here. Besides us, it feels abandoned. These conditions are ideal for us. We can conduct our investigations without interference. Indeed we can. Okay, we'll go to the S-Weapon Lab. I've been curious about the origins of my Berserker and Shelley's Testarossa. When we met in Stargazer Tower, we were enemies. Now we're working together. Who would have thought? Heh. Yeah, it feels odd. Don't stab me in the back, please, Doovie. Don't come up with pet names for me! Ah. As for us, we'll go check out the combat shell and Salva's sold out research lab. Maybe I'll be left behind his research notes or something. Doubt it, but regardless. You're going to the Homunculus lab, correct? Will you be okay? Yes, I've been there before, when we came to save Tatooine. It's where Million and I were born. Maybe there's still something to learn there. Yes, maybe. To see what we can find. Courageous 2 will be patrolling the area around you. Return at once if you're in danger. We'll be waiting here. Let us know if anything goes wrong. Alright, everyone knows what to do, so let's get started. Oh, that's new stuff. I think I know what these are. OZ series incubation tanks. The test subjects which failed to become Million or me. They were discarded when we were born. That's disgustingly cruel. The GG cult was researching something similar a few years ago. Struck the wing. Yay, let's just start talking about the GG cult. Maybe I should have played the crossbell games on the channel. Oh well, huh? What the? An OC Mirage. It's an air conditioner manufactured at the Black Workshop based on Ouroboros' design. You've seen these before, Wayne! You fought them even after your whole rage things. Seems to be inactive. Perhaps it malfunctioned, and they left it behind when they moved to a new base. Huh? I regret the things I did when I was escaping before. I didn't do anything to this particular unit, but still, I feel sorry for it. Left like this, let me at least lean it against the wall. Instructor. What's this white capsule? Doesn't look like an incubator. I noticed it when we were here last. Because it is in this area, it must have been involved in the OC series research. It's deactivated and locked. Something about it bothers me, but it's not like we'll find out more just by looking at it. Why does it seem so familiar? Again without foreshadowing anything. And empty tanks. 073, 074. So Oz 73 and 74. That's, yes, these are tanks with Million and I were grown.
So this girl's my sister, huh? Sorry, I don't know if we'll remember this, but when you get outside, let's make sure to meet up and play together, okay?
How odd. This place is so lifeless and desolate. And yet, it fills me with nostalgia somehow. That's completely normal, Altina. Reminds you of your sisterly bond with Million. Yes, I suppose that must be it. That bond was once the only thing I knew I could trust. But Miriam and I were created for the sole purpose of becoming the sword. This knowledge was hidden from us and sealed deep within our memories, but we always sensed it. That's why I envy Million. Altina. She sacrificed herself to protect those dear to her, even though it meant becoming the sword.
I must protect.
Flashback to the Cold Steel 3's ending sequences.
Green, Yuna, Kurt, Muse, Ash, William, everyone.
That's what I wanted too. I wasn't afraid of what might happen to me next. I'm sure that's precisely how Milliam felt as well. Although the Milliam that the spectral moon mirror showed us had regrets.
Guess I should say sorry though, for not being strong enough. I wanted to be able to say, I saved the day. That I helped protect everyone. But I never thought I'd cause you guys all this grief instead.
I finally understood that myself. It dawned on me when you saved me at the Isengard mountain range the other day. Oh. I appreciate the sentiment. Please don't do that again. Talk things through with someone, don't just watch out on your own. God damn it. Everyone else in these flashbacks fucking voice, but no, we can't have Chiplock's voice ever. Fucking he better have been paid by the syllable. I see. I was really panicked. Yes, I had never seen that much fear in your eyes before.
It seems that even someone as dependable as you has a vulnerable side.
Everyone has their weaknesses.
So, during those moments of weakness, I want to be the one to protect you.
Oh, that's kind of you. You've changed a lot, Altina, though I'm not really sure if I've played a role in it. I'm really impressed by how you've grown. But thank you. I'm honoured that you cared so much about me, Altina. You're welcome. What's the matter? It's nothing, I'm experiencing an emotion I find difficult to put into words. It's different from what I feel towards Yuna or Kurt. How do I say it? It is joyous, but a bit suffocating. And there's warmth and excitement as well. Is this familial affection? Camaraderie? I said that word wrong. I've read about various kinds of love. Is this the same kind that Alyssa and Elise feel towards you? I don't know. Maybe it's best if you take it easy. I'm sure you'll figure it out for yourself in time. I mean, you still have a lot to learn about feelings and stuff. Take it one step at a time.
Instructor, it would seem you're trying to hide something.
Damn it.
Perhaps you'd like to share? Or is your mind filled with inappropriate thoughts?
No. Huh? Of course not. It's true that she's become more emotionally mature. I'm both happy and concerned thinking about her future. Reed and Altina joined the other team members, searched the other areas, and then they all returned to the ship. Though they didn't find the information they were after, they discovered how many new of all of these stuff has been produced. Furthermore, they realised it was highly possible that the Black Workshop was moved to an entirely new location, and our bond with Altina has increased. Well, we're back on the ship, into the second floor section. Oh, pardon me. Well, I gotta think this through then. We've got one bonding point. The other two aren't gonna make sense because we did... Because we didn't do the other bonding events for them. We might as well do Emma's then. It's going to be more of the last time though, that's the only thing. Thank you for helping the village. That's the least we could do. Everyone there has helped us out so much. Well, it's much appreciated. I volunteered to work on the barrier, but Grandmother said she would have had others work on it as part of the training, so I came back instead. Let me know if you need anything. Hey. Oh, hee hee. Emma, what's that you're reading? Wait, don't tell me. It's not what you think. I don't even have any more forbidden grandma. These are some notes left by Isolde Milstein, my mother. Grandmother collected the ones she saved and sent them to me. Phew, so that's all it was. Your mother was the one in which Vita was, right? Yes, but her magical abilities weren't really all that powerful. But she was always eager to learn. She had a good many ties to the outside world and took it upon herself to look into the Empire's curse on her own. She must have been such a big influence on my sister when she was young. And an incredible person at that, from what you've told me. She passed away from an unfortunate accident, right? That's right. So I'm not sure if it was the work of the curse per se, it's probably just a coincidence, right? Then again, I suppose dealing with the curse aftermath is in itself a form of being caught up in it. Yeah, you're probably right about that one. That said, there's actually quite a few entries that have nothing to do with her mission. It's as if I'm rekindling the memories I've had of her from when I was young. It was nice, you know. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, by the way, I saw a little good luck spell waiting in here somewhere. Want to try out, Ween? It might help relax your body and mind from any fatigue you're feeling. I promise it's nothing sketchy or dangerous like before. It's alright, Emma. I trust you. The magic charm written by Emma's mum, huh? Sounds intriguing. Well, let's go and do this then. Sure, I'll take you up on that since you're offering, I mean. Oh, don't worry. It's no trouble at all, really. It's better if we didn't do it here, though. Shall we go someplace else? In the medical office? Huh, I haven't spared you to take us to the atelier like before. Well, I am actually prohibited from using it for the time being, after that incident we had before, that is. But this spell isn't dangerous like last time. You can rest easy, I assure you. Well, I hope so. It is just a magic charm, after all. That smell, it's Aaron flower, isn't it? It is. The scent of Aaron flowers can enhance the potency of the charm. Though it is also known to induce a few other effects as well. Other effects? Oh boy, I've seen enough of other forms of media to know where this could go if this was a different kind of game. Oh, enough about that. Let's begin, Ween. Can you just lean forward a bit, just like before? Got it. They're touching heads again. No, I didn't get duped into this again, did I? Don't think too hard about it. It's only a magic charm, remember? Alright, here we go.
By her side, through land and sea.
Oh, nose. I hate the cold weather. And we're back in this place again. God damn it. Thank goodness it's magic spirit quatch removal. What is this? What you're seeing, Green, is neither your consciousness nor mine. It's a crossing of both. A state of being, not unlike that of a dream. I think I understand. It's kind of like an out-of-body experience. But what's the way we look? These are just astral forms, Ween. Like I said, don't think too hard about it. Things might get a little embarrassing from here. Bear with me for just a bit longer, okay? Huh? Ugh. Yeah, this certainly is something. Please don't hurt me, YouTube. Ah, the sensation. Where have I felt it before? Mum, but not just Lucia. Ah, my eyes! It blinds, the whiteness. Ween? Well, good morning. Did you have a nice rest? So that's what happened. I fell asleep just like that. To carry me all the way here wasn't that hard. A bit, perhaps, but never mind that. How are you feeling? Well, my body and mind feel totally refreshed. It's almost as though I've been completely reborn. My compliments to your mum. This charm was incredible. It was originally one of the witch's lullabies, from what I understand. Mother used it as a base for her own unique version. She designed it so they could be used not only for children, but also for family and those you hold dear. She wanted to use it on a human from the outside world. My father, that's when... It was useful for sex. That's how Emma was made. I get it. That said, the astral form caught me pretty off guard too. It was a little embarrassing to be sure. Guess it really is something best kept for family members. That part was likely one of the effects of the Aaron flower. See, by elevating our thoughts toward one another, it ends up bringing out our heart's deepest.
Wait, no! It's not what you think. That wasn't my intention.
She's all flustered now. But then why did you use the Aaron flower if you weren't intending for the astro forms? After waiting for Emma to settle down, Ween left the sick bay alongside her. And our bond strengthens with her. 5 stars, 2 hearts, how lovely. Man, I've met so many requirements for so many people before I even tied. I'll keep this saved for when I want to grab the achievements on PC. Which I don't need to. I've got all the trophies on PlayStation already, but I can't take the fucking PlayStation now. Me getting annoyed at family drama aside, right, okay, with all that done, I guess it's time to head to Crossbell. I'm totally not doing this now, so we don't have to deal with the cutscene next time. But anyway, Oliver's here talking to Andy. Hey, nice work back then. And here I was, having to luxuriate in all the pleasures our village had to offer. No rest for the wicked, I suppose. As all work you two put in to defend that place, I don't think the wicked label really applies. Say, wasn't I getting Tia with you earlier? They were, yeah, but everybody's gone back to the gram and Tia Talk left her papers here and headed home. She's in a real tizzy too, must have a lot of work to get done on top of helping us. Unfortunate, but unavoidable. For now, we can take heart in the fact that we managed to liberate Emma's home from Gilbert and his goons. That is an unqualifiable win. I know that you've still much to do when we, but I have earned yourself some relaxation. I highly recommend you take it. Well, that's for that stuff. I heard about what happened to Ulster. It sounded truly terrible. Who could have anticipated that the influence of the Great Twilight would have caused this? We may have underestimated the situation. I need to thank you. We only managed it with everyone's help. I just really hope that the people of Ulster will be able to recover soon. I do as well. Thank you, Ween. Alright, is that enough? Crossbell, it's been a while. How many conversations do we need? If the circumstances were different, I'd have loved to have performed there again. Sounds like someone's pretty taken with the place. Hey, your highness. So remember that time 2 years ago when you charged into that jazz bar and started playing the piano? I can imagine you doing something like that. What can I say? Life's nothing without a little passion. Speaking of piano, there was that time I played in the restaurant in Bose too. I didn't thrown in jail afterward, but hey, looking back on it was a fun time. And it was also how, that sort of time period was when Oliver would join your party in Sky First chapter, so little fun fact on that one. I think Tia told us that story. You sure have a talent for getting into trouble. Who was obviously told by Estelle and Joshua, or Shara. They were the ones that were there. Tell me about it. Right, now can we head to the Stellar Sanctuary? Thank you! Yes, the main story will progress and everything that we've done so far, that we haven't done so far, that we could potentially be doing, disapparates for the time being. The Courageous 2 set for Crossbell, navigating carefully to stay out of sight of the Air Force before finally reaching the wetlands. We're level 120, 130-ish. We are way over leveled for the wetlands. Way over leveled. Like, that's a level 20 to 25 area? Maybe to 30? Yes, I am referring to the wetlands from World of Warcraft, obviously. Later on, at the eastern crossroad upon us, guys above the southern wetlands. Well, there's a giant beam of light, so we're headed in the right direction, at the very least. There it is! That's it, right? A pillar of light, the same as in Hamel. Yeah, there's no mistaking it, so the Stellar Sanctuary is below it then. Wherein my lord awaits. Just as I thought, there don't seem to be any Gargantua-class ships nearby. Yay! Right, they're starting to be focusing the bulk of their military strength towards Calvert. Which makes this our best chance to land. All hands prepare!
No, I suspect it will not.
Hi, Smith. Thought we could get apart without you? Haha, no. Professor Smith? What do you mean by that?
Just now, this ship was detected by a directional radar.
Damn it!
They are lying in wait for us. They know we are coming.
Damn it, we should have been more stealthy. There's an optic response coming from the north. Is it an enemy attack? No, wait! It's another barrier! Fuck! Isn't that the same type of beam we saw the Gargantua using? That's a magic barrier oscillation beam. Judging from its origin point, could it be identifying? Elise, your highness! Activating wide range radar. Identifying firing location. Putting the image on screen. Well, where in Crossbell could this beam constantly come from? Why, Orcus Tower, of course, because that now as well. That's Orcus Tower. Why there?
Hey, you guys, do you read me?
Hey, Jonah. And Lloyd. Jonah and Lloyd too. I just said that. Do you guys? Oh, he's speaking.
Come to the SSS building quick. Security around the area is sparse right now.
Well. What do we have here? A thing that means we're going to have to spend more time playing this video game that we're playing? No, how dare you, Falcom! Your game's already long enough! Oh, imagine if in Reverie, every single step you take, just another barrier just appears. It's like, switched to Ween. I mean, like, that would be annoying. Because I know the routes. I know of the routes. There's Ween, Lloyd, and the sea fella. That will show up in that game. But that's stuff to do with Reverie. So we'll talk about that when we get through Cold Steel 4. Anyway, Wynn and the others arrived at the Field Exercise camp off Forest of the Road without being spotted. Yay! And one day through their allies at the SSS HQ. Ah, it's nice being back in Crossbell. And everyone's of course staring at Orca's tower being like, what the fuck are they doing up there? Hello, various Crossbell people. I can't believe we managed to sneak this many people inside. Looks like their security really has gotten slack. Yeah, I had my doubts before about us being taken off the warning list, but here we are. Sure is a relief to see you guys again after all this time. Yeah, the intelligence division's not so hot on keeping tabs way out here. Just goes to show how close the war is. That said, those barrier generators are something else. I had no idea they'd been in the works. I remember them announcing some kind of experimental new defense system a while back. This must be what this was all about. They're essentially a confluence of both magic and science. Stemming from the magic we know in the Empire. If anything, I'd say it's closer to the alchemy practiced here in Crossbell. Damn you, Maribel! They feel kind of like the barrier I made when I was a Septarian too. Except not nearly as big. Still, they seem pretty good at protecting smaller areas. Jeez, what is Bill thinking? The Black Workshop's putting out even higher quality stuff than before. Something like this could change the face of war on its own. Yeah, no doubt about that. Either way, we're going to have to shut all this down. Otherwise, we won't even get a chance to carry out this rivalry before the war begins. Right, we have to keep our own goals in mind. The tower's still surrounded by the Imperial Defense Force though, and there's a barrier stopping us from dropping in on it from above. In that case, how about we go in from the underground? We could probably get in through the geofront. Thank you, Unit, for pointing this one out. The geofront does have basement levels that connect to the tower. Yeah, but it's not like we can waltz in there. They've got military police patrolling the place around the clock. Oh, that stinks. Never before I come up with a good plan for once. There, Unit. Actually, I think I have the right idea. Storming the place head-on is a no-go, as long as those Salbur soldiers are on watch. Going for the basement just might be the easier option. In that case, you just need to create a diversion to draw the MPs away. It's going to have to be something big to distract them all long enough for us to sneak in. You know, the Bobcat is on its way here, and with Team LaBelle's braces of war too. Those extra numbers could give us some more options. Everyone just thinking. Hey, how about we try what Yuna and the others did last time? You know, when you did a performance to lure away that old witch guy. Kea, you genius. Oh yeah, that was... Wait, hold on a second. You mean that thing that happened to Marcus Ballard in Sutherland? How do you know about that? Your powers allow you to see it, am I right? Yeah, the Spirit Fang showed it to me in a vision. It was only for a second, so I didn't really get what was going on, but it looked like fun. Ability of yours sure is wild. Well, she's only been able to do it since the Great Toilet began, so it's probably a temporary thing. No. Using a performance as a version doesn't sound like a bad idea. Especially not with a professional archist on our side. And not just any archist, one of the most up-and-coming members of Arkansas. Everyone looks at Sully. Who, me? Arkansas's really popular around Crossbell, right? Yeah, everyone's been really bummed out that they're not putting on any shows. Neither of their headliners are in any position to dance right now, but we still have Sully Estrad, for one of the troop's second generation. Arkansas' star-studded comeback. I like it. That's a pretty good angle. Oh, hi Grace, I forgot you were here. Hold on a minute. We can't do the show without Ilya. A ton of our stagehands are taking time off too. We'll never be able to put something together on such short notice. That shouldn't be a problem. We've got a pretty extensive network of friends to ask for help from in times like this. Did I turn high speed mode off or something? Or did it disable itself? I just realised that. I bet they'd be more than willing to lend us a hand or two. Or 10. Besides, Sherazade already practiced that part with you, didn't she? Oh, yeah, she did. I thought she was an A-rank bracer. Apparently she was a professional dancer before joining the guild. Oh ho, chick's got hidden depths, huh? I can dig it. Ash, that is Oliver's girl, you better not. The basic guild doesn't give A-ranks for nothing. She must be more than physically adequate. We can probably get Estelle on board too. Of course, all this depends on whether Sully agrees to take the lead. Huh, I mean, I'm sure they'd be able to keep up with me, but I mean me? The lead? You'll be fine. I know you can do it. Please consider it. We may not be able to get into the tower otherwise. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll do it already. Great, sounds like a plan. Yeah, peer pressure. Peer pressure. I love peer pressure. It's so fun to apply on someone. And then it's terrible when it gets applied on me, of course. It's absolutely horrible. But anyway, wow, the Arkansas back in action. I can't wait. Don't get too comfortable. There's ain't a school festival going on here. Not this time. We better go to work right away. There's only 3 days left until D-Day. We should get by recruiting stagehands and getting rehearsals underway. Don't forget publicity. We need this to feel like a big deal. Why, it'll be enough of a spectacle to distract the military police and Imperial Defense Force too. Leave that to me. The Crossbell News Service is at your, well, service. We may need to cut some corners to get the next edition out in time, but we'll do what we can. I'll put the word out on the Orbital Network. That should build a little hype.
Well, since we're all pitching in, why don't I pull a couple of strings on my end as well?
Why? What the? Ciao!
A pleasure to
Nice
meet your
to see you here, Wade,
Ashen
once again.
Chevalier.
And as always, it's a pleasure to see you again, Ellie.
Damn it, Shin, you horny bastard. You must be the young Hero executive I've heard so much about. What's going on? Shin's here too? Hands where I can see them, White Orchid Dragon. Heard about your little one in Junior Madame Moiselli. What's your deal?
Oh, please. My contract with the Governor General's office is long since over. There's no need to be so suspicious. This time around, I'd like the honor of assisting you in your endeavors.
Listen, pal, I don't know who you are, but I know shade types would like you when I see them. You'd never do anything just out of the goodness of your heart. What's your syndicate's stake in this?
The end of the world would be the end of Heiyue. It's as simple as that.
He's not wrong.
Even so, I've brought you a little something extra. As a show of good faith.
A card. And what? This is the Almighty Conflagration. And Father.
My agents were able to capture this image shortly before the generator went online.
Which means we now know who we'll be facing when we get up the tower. God damn it.
If you'd like to reach them, we'd best start soon.
Anyway, looking out for themselves primarily, but hey, you know, if they get what they want out of working with people, they'll happily do it. So, you know, it's nice to have as many allies as possible. Also, loading screens. Sometime later, Estelle, Showa, and the rest of their friends arrive from Erebonia. Everyone else aboard the Creatures too, who was willing to help touch down soon after. We cut to the Arkansas place. Altina having to practice her singing again. Why are we going into Angelica's heaven? Can't we go into someone else's? Obviously, Hamaka playing Joshua and Lute playing Oliver, and of course the Modern World Club doing their thing too. Everyone's here to help out. Wow, this is shaping up to be a real full-scale operation. You said it, I can't believe Ali offered to sing. Not to mention Prince Oliver, Mint, and the entire Modern Music Club on accompaniment. And then we have Tia helping out with staging. Damn it, can't use Tia. Toa, Elise, and Alphin are pitching in all over the place too. Plus we have Angelica and Divly standing by in case anything goes wrong. Damn it, I can't use them either. Well, especially Divly. Elliot directing the musicians, Crow the performers. Oh god, does that mean Crow's out of the... No, I forgot. Does that mean Crow's not available for this? Ah, boo! But then again, McBurn can't really take much from... I can't really do much magic damage to McBurn anyway, so that doesn't matter too much. No Crow thinks otherwise, but this really does feel like our little concert from back then. Right, well, Crow aside, I ain't seen anyone as demanding as Elliot when it comes to striking a tune. Everyone's helping out, even Heeway. Didn't see that one coming. Cooperating with them wasn't an easy pill to swallow. There's something they're not telling us. We shouldn't let our guard down around them. True, but I think they're sincere and they decide to save the world if nothing else. I believe they will continue to help us for as long as it remains beneficial to them. At least they're giving us good intel. Yeah, one picture. Like the warning about who we'd have to face on our way to Arden World. The Conflagration is no surprise, but my father. It's almost as though he's following in the footsteps of our ancestors. Laura. As the second in command of the Eisenritter. Indeed, the Red Tyrant must have been taking advantage of that connection. Nevertheless, this is for the best. We'll find no stronger test of our metal than them. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Okay, all that's left is round up whatever intel we still can and prepare for tomorrow's performance. After that, we can figure out which of us will take part in the infiltration. I believe Laura's participation is a given, but I would like to offer my sword as well. Thank you, Kurt. The RC and Vantage schools have long grown side by side after all, though it may be presumptuous to consider myself a suitable representative. Not at all. It'd be my pleasure. Marcus and Sharon need to come along too. Well, I've been to Orcus Tower on inspections sometimes. I know it like the back of my hand. I was periodically called upon at the Governor General's behest during my time of Ouroboros. You may leave the particulars of the thaumaturgical center to me. Thanks, Sharon. We appreciate it. Elise and the others are staying by with Tio at the SSS building. Everyone else is either helping set up for tomorrow or gathering more info around town. Let's take one last look around ourselves so we can come see Elliot once we're all set to go. Alright, let's get moving. So our party is definitely now being altered, and we're having to take Kurt, Laura, Marcus, and Sharon. Not really leaving much room for who else I can really put in this party, especially healing wise, so Muse is automatically on the team. By proxy, because Tita's gone, Elliot's not available. We haven't really been using Elliot, but he would be here too. Crow, you bastard! Why must you always disappear when I want you in the party? Yeah! Well, anyway, we can take a look around and see what everyone's up to within Arkansas. And we can actually go about all the locations of Crossbell. So if there is anything that we want to do within Crossbell, now's the time to do it. But that will be for next time. Hey, we're almost about 3 hours now. This just makes a good starting time point. Next time, we'll infiltrate our way into Orcus Tower. I'm going to go into the camp menu and save it. And of course, head into the Stellar Sanctuary. Just like the previous part where we did the Gargantua and headed on to the Draco Sanctuary. Oh, pardon me. So of course, if you enjoyed what you saw, whether it was live or after the fact, always do the things you can on YouTube. And if you want to check out some other stuff that I'm doing, then I've got my Pokemon Scarlet playthrough currently ongoing. And of course, recently a Pokemon Sword playthrough. Yes, that's right, Pokemon. This is me taking a break from playing Pokemon all the fucking time, if you didn't notice. And of course, once we're done Constant 4, maybe a little bit of a break, and then Trials into Weathery will occur. I can confirm that because it's on my Switch. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you all. Bye bye.